Boys, this episode of the podcast is proudly sponsored by our good friends over at Wagyu Boys, mate. They make the best Wagyu steak around for affordable prices right here in Prestons, Western Sydney. Cuz if you haven't tried them already, you're missing out. I had my little event for Dogs versus Storm over at Wagyu Boys. Everybody left very satisfied. Even my boss came. My boss knew I was leaving work, and he came, and he loved it, and he's been there already another time since then. Once you go, you get addicted. You can't quit, but it's addicted to something good. Good food that's cooked in no seed oils. Everything is cooked in either beef tallow or ghee. And, mate, it's just, he's got the best food items in the world, mate. You can have Wagyu in like 20 different ways. He's got 2 Lebanese desserts, Nutella Sambursik and Znud, both cooked exceptionally. His mum makes it and they cook it there. His mum makes it like every day. They go and cook it. It's some of the best stuff you will have, like, genuinely, and it won't break your bank. If you tell a lie, so he's saying, yeah, he'll take good care of you, bro. Mate, trust me, Wagyu Boys, and he's got some new items coming, including some items they classified right now, but when they come out, you're gonna be interested. All right. My favorite boy is the Wagyu snack pack, mate. The large one. He comes with Wagyu pieces and some of the best chips you've ever had in your life. I don't know what he puts in that chip, the spices and rub that he puts on the fries, but mate, whatever it is, if you said there was crack in there, I would believe it. That's how addictive they are. Shout out to Wagyu Boys for sponsoring this episode of the show, and mate, enjoy.
Lads and gents, welcome back to another episode of League Lads. I'm here with Mr. Hectic Fred, and we have a special guest on today. He goes by the name of Overrated Vic. In my opinion, he's very underrated. 3 months into the game, I'm going to let him introduce himself and take it away, my brother.
Suey Fred, honestly, boys, appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity. I've got passion for sports, for the game.
3 months? What was it? 3 months now?
3 months, basically the start of the season.
Not bad for the numbers, guys. You're doing pretty well.
I'm trying my best. I should get maybe like a L plate sticker in front of me.
32-year-old L plater.
Yeah, 32-year-old L plater.
Like Cody Walker, bro.
Exactly right. But no, I've got a knack and a passion for sports. It's deep rooted in my life. It's been part of my life ever since I was a kid. And I've got very strong opinions. Always love a yarn with friends, family, and yeah, just got a passion for it.
And my fan, of course.
I'm a Parramatta fan, and my voice just projects now. Like we were talking about before. So I figured, why not establish my own platform and just see where it takes me. And I've met already guys like yourselves. I've met some amazing people. Supportive people as well. And yeah, I just can't wait to see where it takes me. But baby steps, and we'll see where it takes us.
Just have fun and do it, bro.
100%.
It's all about fun. You're always going to get the criticism, but it's crazy because you're a bit older than a lot of the guys that would watch. But like, no one would, back in our times, I didn't ever see someone that age do this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's
exactly
right.
We're
all stepping out of what we do day to day and creating
exactly
a platform
right.
for ourselves. So
exactly right.
Congratulate you, bro. And don't stop, wallah,
no,
because the moment you stop, bro, is the moment you stop having fun.
No, 100%. I actually, if you go back to my page, I actually started the page in 2023.
And you just left it.
I didn't have the courage to get started, and I finally mustered the courage.
2026 was the season.
Yeah, for some reason, 2026 was the season. So I guess there's a few things that maybe I wouldn't have known that I know now, and I think I've given myself the best possible chance to give it a hot crack and see where it takes me.
The hardest part is always to start, right? The first 100%. Step is always the hardest. I think also having a guy 2 doors down from you also start last season would probably help you.
Who's the guy, bro?
JC Batar.
You hear him from your house, eh? When the Dragons are losing.
Yes, good old JC. No, he's actually been quite influential as well, and seeing his posts and even him as well, just the courage just to keep posting and building a fan base and building a following. And then I've gone to some games with him as well, Anzac Day, just people going up to him and, just him just being himself, having conversations with people and taking photos with the fans. And
you start to see it rubs off on everyone.
Yeah, it is. And it's wholesome. Like it's really good to see. And I feel like, we're contributing to, I guess, to the growth of the game in a digital scope as well.
I wish they see that and I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, man. And I just want to give a quick send some love out to JC. He's lost a family member this week. So if you're watching this, JC, we love you, bro. And whatever you need, me and Fred and of course your neighbour Vic will We're all here for you.
Thoughts and prayers, bro.
He's got a lot of guys behind him, man. And Allah Yirhamu for your grandmother, bro. We've all got your back, JC.
Thoughts and prayers, bro.
Much love, bro. All right, boys, let's get straight into the footy. Origin teams are out, finally. Queensland announced theirs, I think, the day... When did we get the New South Wales team? Yesterday?
This morning.
This morning.
Formally, as in 1 to 20.
Yeah, and Queensland did this on Sunday, I think, right?
Yes.
Yesterday,
Queensland's-
Monday.
Yes.
Monday,
I'm
yes.
a bit lost, cuz.
Monday morning.
I think we always record Mondays.
How do I know what day it is and you don't, bro?
AJ Brown.
Shut up.
Anyway, boys, the biggest talking point for Queensland is there's a few things. Reece Walsh is back in the team. Now, the reporters had a bit to say with him. They had a bit of a back and forth today. But what do you think of Reece Walsh coming back to Queensland?
As a Blues fan, it makes me very worried. As a Queensland fan, if I was a Queensland fan, I would be disgusted that he wasn't in the game one team. You know what I mean?
Forget form. You're saying
like, bro, what do you mean form? Like this bloke, it's not form. His whole team is fucking injured. It's hard to play as a player when you don't know who are these people he's playing with half the time. Right, he really is. Like, it's sad, but like Reece is a top 5 player in this league. And the guy literally carried his team to a fucking grand final ring. He won a ring, brother. He won a ring. And they're disrespecting him like fucking 6 months after. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, the modern NRL world, especially in the modern media, they're so forgetful because they have short-term memory loss. They're like fucking Dory.
They have 2-week memories. Well,
they're like Dory from Finding Nemo. You can't remember what this bloke did a few months ago?
Yeah.
Give him some toilet water and shut the fuck up. Honestly, bro.
Like services for Reece,
bro, this guy, I will vouch for Reece Walsh every day of my life, bro, if I can, because that's one of the that's the OG Pookie Bear.
Yeah, literally.
That's the league's Pookie Bear, bro. You can't be disrespecting him like that, especially when he's in his defending champion, bro. I don't care that he just lost to the Dragons and the Titans. It's not all his fault.
Yeah,
it's not all his fault.
Even though he's trying, bro, it's not really working. But it's crazy because Billy Slater, they usually don't pick off form. Queensland, like they usually pick off like the hero. You know,
you
they
got your
always
Val
have
Holmes, Dan Gagai, those types of
they
guys.
have that
who
little
never
story that
informed.
they build up towards the game, and I feel like Reece Walsh would have fit perfectly in game one, bro. Especially Ponga going out, but that guy goes straight in. But where do you play him? Do you start him? It's a bit of give and take. But what do you reckon about Walsh?
I was quite vocal on my post when the game one team came out, and I was shocked. Like, how do you not have someone the caliber of Reece Walsh? He is an elite player. He's an elite fullback in our game. And Fred just echoed his achievements and what he did last year. And that's another thing as well that concerns me a lot this day and age, the recency bias. Everyone's so forgetful of what someone or what a player has done 6 months before.
It's crazy.
Even like, for example, I mean, I don't want to sort of track away too much, but even like Critter, like everyone sort of forgot what Critter's done. All right, he hasn't had the best season this year, but like, why are we so quick to forget what a player's done, particularly Walsh last year, was incredible. That run was probably one of the best we've probably seen in the modern era. It's unbelievable.
Crazy. They said it was better than Cleary.
Yeah, arguably, like that performance was.
You could be.
How many try saves did he have in the grand final? It was crazy.
And in the first half of the season, he was in career worst form.
Yeah.
I watched him against the Cowboys. I'm seeing a guy. I've never seen Reece Walsh second guess anything in my life.
Yeah.
And he's that much in his own head, that much on tilt.
Yeah.
Like, players are allowed to go through form slumps and form rises.
100%.
We can't expect players to be super consistent every single week. Even the best players in the history of the game went through form slumps. It's just the part of being an athlete.
And that's
what we need to do is not overreact to form slumps.
Yeah.
Crichton, in this case, form slump plus
injury
that requires season-ending surgery.
Exactly right.
Where's the guy? Like, I know he probably shouldn't be playing, but like, I will commend him for having the balls to go on the field hampered, hampered with. It's a fucking warrior. Because I know, but that's my captain, bro. I will defend that bloke 100%. Especially when he's acting like a captain.
Yeah,
that's on his sleeve, bro.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
And Reece Walsh is the same. Like, that guy has to be in the Origin team. How they could not pick him but pick Ezra Mam is like it makes me want to throw up.
Listen, Ezra Mam, freakish talent. I really wish God didn't bless him with the talent because I just Anyway, but I think Walsh over Walsh is crazy for game one. Like, imagine cuz off the bench.
Shocking.
Imagine you're down or whatever.
Yeah.
They were 20-0 up cuz.
Yeah.
They lose Ponga. Imagine they just click Walsh back in.
Yeah, it's a plug and play.
What happens? I know it's still short.
Yeah, of course.
The guy can bring up a try out of nothing.
Yeah.
For me, I'm very worried that they picked him in game
100%.
2. And I don't know what they're going to do with him. Like that's what worries me as well. Like when you pick Teddy, you know what's gonna happen. He's playing a fullback role. When you pick a center, or like when you pick Latrell at center, you can't stop it, but you can sort of like, fuck, you know what I mean? Walsh, I don't know where he's gonna come out from, but I can just imagine him being a third receiver on that side.
There's two things that I reckon they'll do. They can play him as like a roaming middle. And
Dangerous, bro.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
and just finding tired legs and just obviously finding holes. Or you flip the switch and you put Reece at fullback and you get Ponga at that roaming role. But I think maybe he'll probably be more the roamer and just sort of find tired legs in the middle. He's just elite. Reece Walsh is elite. I don't care what anyone says, he's elite. And you cannot have elite talent not playing in your squad. Yeah. And I said it was the greatest origin snub in history in my eyes. And I think they've come to their senses because they're desperate. They're down 1-0, and you need to have your best and elite players regardless of form. Because any good player, any elite player can flick the switch just like that at any given moment. 100%. One play and
change the whole narrative.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Change the whole narrative. Exactly right.
For me, the biggest origin snub will always be Ben Barber, but that's just me, right? Like it's just like the guy was literally
who would have played for, but
Queensland.
No, but like who?
But like still, he's like you can't put him on the bench.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hold on, bro. Come on, man.
Matty Bowen coming on as well. Matty Bowen was playing off the bench as
Come
well.
on, come on, bro. You can't have Ben Barber.
Matt Singh. Come on, Matt Singh. They play for Cowboys. The winger.
Yeah, Matty Singh.
But you can't have Ben Barber on the team, bro. Like, what if Billy goes down,
That would have been
bro?
the original Pookie Bear.
Come on, man. That shit still hurts my heart. Like, just what? But listen. It's like I just didn't see enough outrage. Vic was outraged
As a New South Wales fan.
But like, where's the Queensland fans coming in defense of Reece Walsh? I didn't see that too much. I guess he just doesn't have enough mates in media, mate. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Crazy.
But,
Crazy.
The one that the change they also made that's scaring me. All right, like somebody told Billy Slater that Funia Fuyaki is Elo so that he doesn't play because he's not starting. Thank fuck he's not starting. Please just don't bring him on. Like he's he's definitely not made for Origin, Billy, and he definitely isn't scaring the fuck out of me and won't scare the fuck out of the New South Wales team.
Monster.
Just leave him off the team, Billy.
Can Taumalolo play or what? Like,
yeah, he can.
And he never gets picked, and he never got picked for his team.
Well, I thought he was going to get picked because his form. Bro, he was start of the season. He was back to 2015, 2016. Taumalolo.
What do you mean? He still is yeah.
But I just feel
contract
like
year.
his
his first contract year in 10 years, and all of a sudden it's flown like he was 10 years ago.
I think maybe 2 or 3 years left, Fred.
No, this is his last year.
Is it?
It was 2015 when they signed. 2016 when he signed it.
Okay, well, there you go.
So at the end of this season,
PNG, brother.
Listen to this. They were actually trying to offload him for a while.
For ages, and nobody wanted because they ran him into the ground, bro.
Yeah, and then as well, he had a bit of a rift. Like there was a bit of tension between him and Todd Payton. They called him Baldy.
Because they didn't.
The Cowboys. They
didn't.
Loves his Rolexes as well. The Bulls wears a Rolex.
Todd Payton
loves the Rolex.
Hey, it's shining off the
top
of his head.
In that button-up, cousin. He's always when he gets angry.
Oh, I love this style.
But I think
give us a Rolex,
I think they just they weren't utilizing him properly, and I think it was tough for Todd as a new coach, really, and to find the best way to use him because he's constantly breaking down. But whatever they've done to him this year, they put him back. They put him back in the lab. He was like Captain America, bro. They just put him back in the lab. He came back and he killed us, bro. He killed all of us, really.
He could have easily been in. Bro, he could have featured.
When I'm looking at it, I'm like,
because I'd be more scared of him than Trent Liero all day.
Yeah, I don't think Liero will feature. I mean, if you look at his bench,
in the starting team, yeah.
He's 17. I don't know.
I think he's gonna get a run.
I'm seeing Plath, Collins, Finifuyaki, Liero, Walsh, Murray, Talangi. I see him using
Plath. Won't get a run.
I see him using Plath, Collins, Finifuyaki, Walsh.
Yeah, I think as well.
See, I think Billy's gonna go Plath, Collins, Liero, Walsh.
So Finifuyaki is not.
I actually don't think he's going to use
him. Doesn't rate him?
Because I just think
hell.
I don't know. I just think Melbourne, Liero. He brought Liero on last game too.
He brought him off for a couple of minutes, and it was just like
I don't understand. That's irrelevant.
Shibasaki was there ready to go.
Yeah,
in that situation.
Honestly, man, I just think that's what he's going to do. I hope he doesn't pick Finifuyaki, but I just there's a part of me that thinks he'll trust back Liero because of the Storm blood and the experience.
Even no Carrigan, Fred.
But no Carrigan's massive, bro.
Massive for them. As if you wouldn't play Finifuyaki. At least get him in the team. Yeah,
so what are the props?
got
Tino and
Flegler.
Flegler. Yeah,
good.
okay.
So Flegler.
Come on,
and Tino.
Tamalolo would have been hectic in that.
Yeah, it would have been.
Straight out.
Yeah,
It was good to see him.
but then again, it's
the new rules.
I know, because he was the one that was like they were trying hard to
Correct.
get him in. Yeah,
100%.
they were trying really hard to get him.
Well, we've got some big changes,
But where's is he Tongan? Tamalolo?
He's Tongan, so the international sort of game as well sort of changed around
long
him
is
as well.
What's the
Tamalolo,
rule,
not in
13?
Queensland.
Is it 12 or 13?
14.
14 and up. And what Tamalolo's been here since like
Yeah.
No,
he's been-
14 and below.
You had to be here before. You had to be before 13 or 14.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
13?
13.
13.
Okay,
Yeah, you had to be before 13.
Well,
yeah.
that's crazy how they still haven't picked him. But thank
Me
Yeah,
personally,
exactly.
I think it
100%,
should be
bro.
like closer to 15, 16, but that's just me.
Yeah, when you're 15, it's really when you start to.
Like,
Understand.
GI
There was
moved
the
to
whole-
Queensland when he was 17, brother.
Well, there's a whole controversy with Ronaldo as well. He was donning
Ronaldo was, yeah,
he was
exactly.
donning the Maroons
Yeah,
blazer, and
blazer.
everything, and then
They're like, nope.
yep. he
Yeah,
was
but
eligible.
and then I'm like, would he be eligible now? That's the question I
I
have.
think it was 14 for Ronaldo, so I think he still misses. I think.
Yeah, because I was like, dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
He still missed the cut.
Yeah, he
Because
still
I
missed the
was like,
cut.
I think he should have been able to, like, I would have.
As soon as the rules change, he should have
Yeah.
been the first person.
They
to
full
pick
released.
us.
I remember they full released his papers as well. I remember seeing a photo of his papers. I remember vividly.
But he's such an origin player too because he's fucking cocky.
Oh,
he's
he'd be
cocky.
perfect.
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
Origin.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
sort of glad that he's not getting picked.
Oh, he would be
Because the
brawling.
grubs are the ones that go the furthest. in
Yo.
origin.
Yeah.
Greg Bird, Justin Hodges, like cunts like that. They get on
I
your
know.
nerves. Well, that's how
Joshy,
you-
bro. Joshy. Fucking
Ronaldo,
Josh Reynolds.
the guy broke the streak because of his
The legend, brother. The
He
goat.
we like him getting an elbow from Thurston is up there
I'm
with
so
the
glad you
best
guys brought
origin,
that up.
the best origin highlight ever.
Can I say this, Fred? And I think you might agree. I think they're still the most underappreciated halves pairing
100%.
in the modern era. For what they did to dismantle that dynasty for just that 1 year in that
Say
one
it louder, my
series.
brother. Say it louder. You're wearing a Parajos.
Honestly, that was one of the greatest nights of my life. I was at home. My brother was at the game. Junior was at the game. Honestly, the way when Hodgkinson went through, it was just
Hodgkinson's very underrated.
Right,
too.
both
all
of
the
them.
players
very
talk about him.
underappreciated. And Grubb came out the other week in a post and
think I seen it.
We
gave
draft
his-
sports.
and gave his flowers to
Yeah.
Hocko as well.
But you know what?
and
I
said-
think Josh Reynolds, Hodgkinson's game helped Reynolds so
Yes.
much. Cause like they made each other better.
Yes.
The dynamic was perfect. Like
Yeah,
they
that's the word,
suited
sorry.
each other so well.
Yes.
Practically the polar opposite of what the Dogs team is right now. They just throw plays together. Who cares about the dynamic, right? They were perfect. Like
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds had his role, cause
Cause
chaos,
havoc. Just run.
cause chaos, and you
Love
had
it.
fucking Trent Hawkinson, level-headed boss man.
Just
He's
the
boss.
perfect origin
Never raise the
combo.
eyebrow, cuz always.
And
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
sole fact of me, all right? Like, I'm telling you, bro, I never hated a player more when I was a kid than fucking Mitchell Pearce. No one, I hated him more than SBW. I hated him more than SBW, which is kind of crazy. It's crazy now that I met him. I was surprised as to how nice he was.
Oh,
and
he's
that-
a legend,
and
bro.
now I hate no one. I hate no players. Like it was funny. Like
Your heart is clean now.
yeah,
bro.
like I removed the hatred of any player that I have. Maybe Hayes Premler's a little bit, but that's just a dark time in my life.
Hey, go watch Mayday Potty, bro. Fred was on that shit. I watched it today.
Very true, very true. Shout out to Mayday and Terrell. It was a lot of fun.
Yes,
But
it was. Saw some clips. as
being
well.
the constant, like if I had a mic on me when I was from like 10 to like 14, which was like when Mitchell Pearce just kept playing every year, I would have been like, it's him. Just stop picking him. It never
Oh.
works. It never
I feel
works.
bad for him. I always
And then
wanted-
they pick my team's halves that have. Listen, they're not the most talented. They're not the. I used to have a speech for Josh Reynolds.
From Belmore, cuz.
Oh, just yeah.
Because
Josh
I
Reynolds
used to
is-
have a speech for Josh, talking about Josh Reynolds. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest. He's not the most elusive. Doesn't have the best step. Because
Badge,
he
bro.
doesn't.
Big way
He
from the badge,
does,
but yeah, just all heart.
doesn't have the best kicking game in the world. Doesn't like he makes dumb errors and he gives away stupid penalties in with him being a grub. Because he's not the strongest player in the world. But you know what? He's got the fucking biggest heart and it will never
Yeah.
stop. And that's what you need in fucking
You do.
State of Origin.
You need
And
heart
the
and
boys,
Arab, eh? He's such a
and it's
wild
crazy.
boy. He's such a
I'm
wild-
having dinner with him sometime this week,
That's
which
crazy,
is
bro.
mad.
Mabruk, bro. I'm very happy for you, lad.
I've
You've met him a few times
I've
now,
met
so
him a
he's your
few
mate,
times
you know what
now, bro. And I'm obviously they announced it this week that I'm doing it. We're doing like a live stream and like sort of podcast at Canterbury Leagues for the Dogs versus Titans game.
Mad.
So that's gonna be a dream come true, bro. It's still so surreal that I get to work with somebody that is a top 3 Bulldog for me. Like it has him, Josh Reynolds, and everyone else. Like
He was just loved. He was adored by the fans.
'Cause
Like
they carried him
beyond imagination.
You
Like,
know why,
I
bro?
remember the love for Josh Reynolds was Jorge Menos, Tata. God rest her. I'm pretty sure. God rest her soul. But yeah, she was and she's the Jorge Menos stuff.
Videos, yeah?
Yeah, good times. But yeah, like just the love for Josh Reynolds and just the way that the community would get around that team, 2012, 2014. It was different. It was just different.
You know why, bro? Because he accepted the community.
Yes.
Like he didn't be like, he said,
Yeah.
I'm here.
It was from the area. It was
Yeah.
from the area. He's
Yeah,
from
I'm
the area.
from the area.
Exactly right.
Like, I love everyone. I
knows
understand
everyone.
everyone's cultures,
Exactly
and
right.
religions, and whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just go together, boys.
Exactly
and he
right.
got everyone together. Like being at Bilmore, I think I didn't get there the first time they remember when he left. The second time I went, I think you were there as well. Bro, that was like crazy shit. Like,
yeah,
to
we
see-
were at his farewell.
Yeah.
I was at his.
He had two. That's why, right?
Yeah, he sort of had three. He had one where he was out for a while with injury, then came back against Melbourne at Belmore, and everyone was yelling Reynolds. Then he left, and I was at that one the first time he left. I ran onto the field, when it was his last game before he went to the Tigers, and then
The last
his
one was-
last one.
Yeah, he came
the
back.
reserve
Belmore.
grade one. We went to go
Yes.
farewell him. So.
Yeah.
Big crowd that one as well.
Yeah,
Big
that
crowd.
was mad.
Huge
Anytime
crowd.
it's at Belmore, it's a big crowd, bro. I miss Belmore, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy that we're not going to have it for a few more years, but and I feel like we miss that as a team as well. Like
The
not
boys
having
love it. I think the boys
not
love it.
having a Belmore game it hurts. Like I think it hurts the players too.
Let's get straight into New South Wales, boys. There is some big talk in here because everyone reacted to it. Willie Mason was losing his mind. Everyone was losing his mind. I actually thought of you straight away when I seen Big Schmollett dropped out of the team. That's the first
G40,
thing
brother.
That's the first thing we're gonna talk about. G40 is not in the squad. Oh, he's in the squad, but he's not in the playing team. Fred, let it out.
What did he do to get dropped? That's I like if you're gonna fucking point fingers at fucking anyone, we had players having one of the worst games of their fucking career in the Origin arena or in general on that Wednesday in game one, and they're not getting dropped. So why is Schmoller the one that gets dropped? Seriously, like he got barely any quality ball. When he did get a pass in those late game situations when we're versing 12, it's to his fucking shins.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I mean? Like if he scores that try, if that pass is normal, does he get dropped?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Surely not. It's not because of that. Surely not. Like, just please tell me. I want someone to please just come out and say it wasn't because of that.
Yeah, it's brother. It's not because it's not that Dylan Lucas is bad. Dylan Lucas is a fucking weapon.
Career
I
best.
love that
He
cunt.
deserves it, bro. as
From
well.
the first game
Career
I
best
saw him, I'm
fighter,
like,
yeah.
bro, this guy looks insane.
Yeah.
What? How is a back rower moving like this?
He's fast too, bro.
Speed is ridiculous.
But it's the fact that he did nothing wrong. Like nothing to say that guy deserves to be dropped out of the whole fucking team.
Yeah.
You're telling me Dylan Lucas won't have a bench impact? It's like he's allergic to putting a specialist back rower on the bench. Like Laurie Daly.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Two left-sided players. Like Hudson plays on the left, correct?
Yeah.
Hudson,
And-
like,
and-
Hudson
Dylan
can
Lucas-
go anywhere.
I
It
know,
doesn't
but-
really matter.
But really, he plays on the left. Dylan Lucas plays on the left.
Yeah.
Or?
yeah, Dylan Lucas.
I don't know why, because all the
is
selection
a
we
left
have in
side.
New South Wales, this is what frustrates us New South Wales fans, right? They have all these gun players to pick from, cuz, right? And Schmoller should not be dropped, not 1%. But like, surely if I give Liam Martin a run, someone who's been there before and he's fucking playing good, like.
Yeah, I agree.
Again,
It's
I
very,
don't know.
very
Like,
odd thinking, especially when he probably had his best game of the season on the weekend. Big
Yeah.
Schmoller. He made like 270 meters because he made more post-contact meters than South Sydney forwards had made. Like no South Sydney forward made more meters than Big Schmoller made post-contact. And we're
crazy,
not
bro.
picking him like in the team at all.
96% tackle efficiency as well.
Dude,
Just
that
under
you-
90, just under 96%.
But I didn't care how he's playing, like, figure form.
It's-
When I
yeah,
look at him, I've
form-
never met him, cuz, but I
Yeah.
can imagine he's fucking.
Oh, we
imagine he's
saw him.
Wembanyama height.
We saw him.
Right?
Yeah, we saw him. Was JC did something for the Today Show, and we got to see
was
some of
there.
the boys at the hotel,
Oh, yeah, I
and
seen
they're
that, I seen
walking
the
out.
videos.
Mate, Schmoley
Bro, he's a
is
unit.
a specimen.
As if you wouldn't want that bloke
That's
in your
that's
team.
exactly
cuz.
right. Like, and he's an aggressor. He's a low key aggressor as well. In moments
gets
where
in there, bro.
he gets in there 100%, forces errors. Like, it's what you want, but like,
I feel like we don't have that in the team as well, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, who in New South Wales? Oh, Victor Adley, but maybe I'm forgetting because, you know what I mean? I'm getting
But
old.
you want it from minute one, right? And I mean, if we look at this team, right? Like, I mean, look, obviously you got Haas.
But
You look at
is not gonna.
it in Hudson Young.
Penhas is cuz he's a machine.
Yeah.
We have no angry
In terms
cunt.
of aggressors, Liam Martin
Yeah.
was the true aggressor.
Literally.
But Ola Kawatu, I see someone who was just able to stick it to him from minute one.
Dude, in my opinion, I think if okay, let's say you're saying, oh, he didn't play well in Origin, all right, like whatever.
that's the argument.
Speaking, if Dane, sorry, fucking Dane. Why do I call him Dane Laurie? Laurie Daly. It's a fair enough. It's AJ Brown all over again. Laurie Daly. If you're saying he's playing like shit, I think it's the fact that the players around him aren't putting him in a position to succeed, bro. If you can't utilize a weapon like that, I think it's the holder, brother. All right, if you have a fucking sniper rifle and you can't fucking hit a target 10 meters away, I think it's not the rifle's fault.
But Fred, you got to judge that first.
It's the
half an
user's
hour,
fault.
We just kept dropping the ball, cuz.
Yeah, and I'm seeing fucking Dave Riccio say, oh yeah, it's because his kick chase wasn't good. Like, what fucking game are we watching, brother? This guy led the kick chase. He led the kick chase better than Hudson Young did.
Dave Riccio saying Critter should play 5'8", so
Yeah,
that's as credible as his
Well,
takes respectfully.
How is this the commentary around Big Schmollett?
Crazy.
He goes out there, he's representing the Owls, cuz.
Yeah.
He's representing the Guildford Owls,
Guildford Owls,
G40, brother.
G40, brother.
Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? This guy needed to start again, and he's not even in the fucking team. It's actually terrible he's not in the team.
Yeah, if I look at this team, cuz, and like Fanua Blake was our, macho man last game to us before the game started. Who's there now, cuz? I don't see, like Victor Addy comes off the bench, but who's the bloke that's gonna, like you said,
from minute one, aggressive minute one.
No, we're doing a big hit.
Yeah.
The first hit up is gonna be massive.
Yeah.
I don't see it, and honestly, I think this is the reason why Queensland will probably take game 2.
Well, for them, Flegler,
Literally.
Tino, bang.
Tino, forget everyone. Tino.
They're your two aggressors.
He's gonna
from
get in
minute
there.
one. Boom, they're coming.
I don't know, man. It's just, like, for me, it's like, if you're going to go based off form, how is Fanua Blake still in the team?
I agree. I have the same thoughts as well. I think Barnett and Fanua Blake in particular, very, very fortunate to maintain their
Fanua
spots.
Blake-
Mitch is also the crazy cunt, right? In my opinion, but like still no Ford, no Terrell May, and we're still like we picked Adam Fanua Blake and
You could even say
and
Keon.
we
Keon,
and exactly
fuck.
we're
Keon.
talking. We want to talk about versatility, mate. Like, come on, brother.
Keon plays anywhere anywhere in the forwards.
I know,
But I think for Keon, his knee's been heavily strapped this season.
Yeah.
I think.
Why you pick Crichton then?
Yeah. I mean, look,
See what I mean?
It's a fair shout.
Things don't make
It's
sense.
a fair
This is
shout.
what we don't like as fans. Make it make sense. Come out with an explanation.
Yeah.
Look, man, Schmolle did 1, 2, 3. But even Terrell Makers, when I watched him and Josh Mansell's episode, he's like, bro, no one's even called me to tell me what I need to improve on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Billy Slater would wrap his arm around these players, say, listen, man, 1, 2, 3. Look at Slater. Walsh is out of his form. I know he didn't pick him game 1. Yeah, like, come in game 2. Well, he needs to sort of be the hero.
Well, this is the thing, right? And this is why, look, I think it's inevitable. Ivan Cleary will be a Blues coach.
Oh, yeah.
It's inevitable. And that's where I think
That's where we start.
the script will change, particularly for New South Wales, because Laurie Daly, prior to his coaching, prior to him coaching last season in the Origin was 7 years before that.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So
bro.
he hadn't been in the coaching game for a long time. The game's changed that much. The game changes literally every 6 months. So he was sitting in the coach's box last year with Craig Bellamy, sort of trying to. I feel like it was trying to catch himself up. Laurie Daly is one of the greats, one of the best players.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad speaks about Laurie Daly like he was one. Like,
He's the king, bro.
Yeah, Laurie Daly is one of the greats. But from a coaching standpoint, it's hard to see what goes on or what you look at Billy Slater and then you look at Laurie Daly and it's like.
I feel like Queensland have fast forward.
It's a bit of a mismatch. It's a bit of a mismatch in that department.
I'll raise you one more. Go look at Madge and the way they played under Madge Maguire, and then go look at Laurie Daly, and you're like, we had a team of fucking German Shepherds, and now we have a fucking team of Chihuahuas, man.
Madge was jabbing. He was jabbing.
Not even
Billy as well.
Chihuahuas,
Madge was our coach.
just golden retrievers, because there's no anger in the Blues.
Yeah, he was
They're
going
just
at
happy.
Billy. He was going at Billy Slater as well. That's what I think.
glass houses.
And that put him on. But that put Billy on too, and you could see whenever
He was full rattled.
That's the word. He was so rattled in any press conference, any sort of media presentation that he had. Oh, he was just.
Did we have
some mad tilt.
Did we have Suwa? What was his name? The one that put the hit on Walsh.
Suwa
Was Madge's coach?
No.
Yes.
Oh, was he?
Game one.
Okay.
Was
so
that game one? Yeah, he was his
so
coach.
This is all you need to know.
7
Game
minutes.
1, we go down to 10, what is it, 12 men, whatever it is.
Yeah, for
right? For how long, cuz? Do you remember?
72 minutes.
72
And
minutes.
we almost, like, people looked at that game after and said, "Oh, this New South Wales
Played
team
okay.
fucking balls, bro."
They played okay.
And that, you know
Like,
what, that
dude,
is coaching.
and this is why I said, like, we played better for 72 minutes with 12 than Queensland played for 20 minutes with 12. Like, we fucking still had some fight. We were winning the battle in the middle still with 12.
Yeah.
Whereas Queensland went to 12 in game one and said, they bent over and said, yeah, fuck me. I don't care.
Let's blame the decision.
There's one more thing.
more.
There's one more thing that was even worse than Schmollett. Not even getting picked in the team, like not even being in the main squad, was Cameron Murray not at lock is like mind-boggling. Like, it actually like does not make any sense. Like, there is no way in the world that.
Especially after that performance, bro.
But there's no way in the world that you think that after the starts that we've had, that Cameron Murray isn't going to help us as a team from the get go.
Because I think impact.
And he can play 80. You just put him there and
play 90.
It's a
man.
freak.
you just put him at lock. We are a 10 times better team, way less predictable, way faster, less. When we have Isaiah Yeo at lock, the attack just becomes Penrith attack.
Very predictable.
And you know who everyone knows because they're the top dog. Who do these players watch the most film on? Penrith. I have to understand everything Penrith. And then they when they see something that's familiar in the Origin arena, that makes it so much easier to defend because what is Penrith is they will target your weak links. In Origin, where is your weak link? Yeah. Everything is just so structured. And like when you have Cameron Murray, Nathan's playing with someone different. Everything's going to be different.
Faster play the balls too.
Yeah, everything.
Plays left, plays right.
Everything changes. I think. Look, you took the words out of my mouth, Fred. 100%. They're so predictable, and I feel like it's as if they're running like the NRL plays. Like they play
exactly.
The NRL and NRL. The NRL in the Origin arena, I feel like two whole different sports.
Yeah,
two whole different sports. So when you eliminate that degree of predictability, have someone like Cam Murray at lock, Yo can play at prop easily. No problem. He's a machine.
When he runs first and when he has that runs first mentality, he's a way better player.
Best players, bro.
Very underrated his run game as well.
Bro,
the way he's flying is actually quite underrated. He's very strong as well.
Yeah, dude. Wherever he plays in the fours is incredible.
Was it the decider where he switched to prop? I think he played prop.
Yeah.
Game 3, 2024, and I was like, because I was screaming for him to come off at lock. I was like, "We look predictable." Same thing as also.
Yeah.
Then he went to prop, and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
He's taking carries. He's finding offloads. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah. And that's why I think maybe he could have made way for he could have been there instead of Barnett or Fanua Blake. Obviously, he's starting regardless.
Yeah.
And that's when maybe Schmoley finds his way back into that starting team.
Yeah, dude. When I did my game one like mock team, I was like, dude, like. I'd even have Murray starting, and then I think Yo would be incredible off the bench. Not that he's not the starting level player. Mate, off the bench, he would be incredible, right? Yep. But I'm having him starting too. I'd have him, and Barnett off the bench is also really good because he brings the energy. Still, I would rather, if I have to use him, I would pick Ford over him, me personally. Over Barnett. I would pick Terrell over Victor Radley, or you know what I mean.
They've been lucky. They've been lucky to keep their spots.
I agree.
Barnett and Fanua Blake for me.
But it's just like 100%.
Very lucky.
But that's just if this is the world we live in. I would still be starting Murray at lock and starting Isaiah Yeo at prop. For me, there are players that when you play as a lock and you play as a ball playing lock and a running front rower, it's two different ways that you play. You don't have to worry about facilitating. You just have to worry about yardage, making your tackles, finding an offload when you play prop. When you run as a lock, there are so many things in your head. Am I playing a tip on with another front rower?
Yeah.
Or another forward? Am I facilitating, making things easier, creating space for the guy for my outside man?
Yeah.
Am I trying to find a crack in the defense? Am I looking for an offload? Am I looking for a carry? There's so many more things that you have to think of before you get the ball. When you get the ball. Compared to prop, prop is a lot more simple, and it's a lot easier to execute mentally. A lot harder. I think it's one of the hardest positions when it comes to like work rate and
fitness, and
you got to do a lot of the dirty work. It's you that has to make all the big tackles, like the tackles and the big runs at the biggest cunts that hit the hardest. That's your job. You know what I mean? Some people love it, some people hate it. I think Isaiah Yeo loves that shit. I think Isaiah Yeo plays differently when he plays prop to lock. But
great player.
High IQ player, but as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, he's very
Very
super
high
high
IQ.
IQ.
That's why he's on
Yeah,
4
very
blue
high
chips as a
IQ.
lock.
yeah,
Very high IQ, and I think his versatility. I think this would be in a perfect situation to use that.
yeah.
Play him at prop.
Getting in
He
the-
might,
Yeah,
he might
just-
be
just-
too
just hit
high
the line hard.
IQ. He might be
That's
too
what,
high.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because
It could be.
Origin is like more
you don't-
toughness,
yes.
more work
It's more
rate,
heart.
more. It's less fucking
No.
fine,
Less finesse.
less finesse.
Less finesse.
It's all about
yeah.
toughness, brother.
Yeah, it's all effort. It's all effort. It's all heart.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would just have dropped Strange for Moses for game 2? After seeing Ethan Strange do what he did in game 1, like we said, the unpredictability of a guy like that who just ran left, ran right, just
Mm-hmm.
did whatever he needed to do. Are you dropping him for Moe?
Can I go
Moe's our
first,
boy,
Vic?
cuz.
Yeah, honestly, look, this is gonna sound. This is gonna sound.
I
biased.
knew he was gonna go first.
This is gonna sound biased, but like, there's no way you do not have a top 2 halfback in the competition sitting next to the best halfback in the competition. And Moses has shown he can play 6 and 7. He's a runner. He can run the ball as
I
well.
agree. I just have to play devil's
And-
advocate.
Yeah, no, it's okay. He's our most proven commodity. And I'll give you a little stat. The last 2 seasons before this one, he played 3 Origin games and won all of them. The ones he was not there, we lost.
He's a freaking Origin. I remember.
So Mitchell Moses is a guy that can create something from nothing. And the fact, if you're telling me that you're not going to have Mitchell Moses in your team, like, he hasn't played for a month, and people are chucking us thing about that, but elite players,
They know. They
you can place your trust into an elite player. If he's healthy and fit, he can do a job. And him controlling that left side, and he'll be next to McLean. He'll be next to McLean, won't he? Yeah, he'll be next to McLean. He'll be combining. So he'll be combining with McLean. So, I mean, imagine McLean running off Moses.
Yeah. Well, he runs off Cleary, so we
Oh,
get
yeah.
to see there's some good
Yeah,
stuff.
Exactly right.
But Cleary doesn't have to worry about the left side now.
Exactly right. He can
Like-
take full control. And we saw Cleary as well. Maybe it was slightly overcompensating in game 1 as well, because
The
he was
first half, yeah.
because Strange doesn't have the kicking arsenal in his game.
Yeah,
Mitchell
Mitchell
Moses
Moses-
has the best long kicking
Mitchell
game in the
Moses' kicking
competition.
game is freakish. I think
So,
takes a lot of pressure off.
and that's important in Origin, particularly if you're buried in your, inside your 10, your 20.
Which keeps happening.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right. And it happens.
It keeps
happens.
fucking happening
And
in
Mitchell
every game
Moses
and it's
will kick us out of trouble. So when you're under duress, who better to have than someone that has the best long kicking game in the competition? So look, maybe slightly biased. Ethan Strange, I've always said from the get-go, the kid is made for Origin. I see Laurie Daly in him. But I just think when you have someone the caliber of Moses,
It's not the time now.
it's not the time.
He
And
showed that, and
yeah, and I hope he finds his way onto the field somewhere, in some way, somehow. Again, Strange, I really do.
He's freak, bro.
And look, take nothing away from Strange. He's got a bright future, similar to like Dylan Lucas. I think these guys got Origin all over him.
For the future as well.
Mitchell Moses
Needs to
has to be the non-negotiable for me. That's
Fred.
me. But I just don't like how, I guess, people have they've sort of hammered him.
Moses?
And I feel like
Because
it's
you're never
just-
going to win with
yeah,
this.
you just can't win with it. I feel like you just can't win with all the criticism, and it's almost like they're hating on him. And it's like, dude,
You're from the same state.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
We're one state.
Yeah.
For these 3 games, we're together.
Yeah.
After that, do what you want.
I
say what
love
you want.
Moe, bro. I think
Yeah,
he's- I think
yeah.
when he's played Origin for New South Wales, cuz, like, sometimes I'm looking and I'm like, who's the best halfback in the comp, cuz? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know it's Nathan Cleary. Relax. Penrith fans, relax, everyone.
He's a
But
close
when you
second
watch
in my
him play,
opinion.
cuz, like, there was that he scored a Joey Johns type of try.
Game 3.
game 3. The
Game
win,
3,
it's
I was
the
like,
put
oh
the nail in
my
the
God.
coffin.
And I never used to like Moses because in the start of his career or start of para, if something went wrong in the game, it was like he couldn't handle it anymore. It was
Yeah.
I feel like it was immature. But
He's
bro,
matured.
the years
He was
go
down
by,
tools.
Yeah, he was down tools. The years go by, cuz
He's matured well.
he controls the game. He
Yeah.
might suck to the ref here and there. You know what I mean? We're gonna throw some shots at him, but his
Here and
game
there,
is
always.
his game's gone to another level, bro. And I think he deserves to be New South Wales number 6 next to Nathan Cleary.
Have we forgotten Paul Gallen and Cameron Smith and all those guys?
Yeah.
Greg Bird, fucking hell.
James Tedesco now has coffees with the referee as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
I
None
love Teddy, but
Yeah, but
Teddy
none are
has-
as,
has-
but
has-
none,
that's why.
but none are
Everyone's
as,
having coffees with the ref these days. Everyone's
none are as animated as Mitchell Moses, mate. None are as animated.
Gufferson.
Listen, Gutson,
Gutterson's not my problem anymore. Nah, I like
Mitchell
Gutterson.
Moses has filled the void of whatever Gutson left and then some, right? Like, he is, yeah. That Tigers game was next level. The
I get it,
Cowboys
I get it,
game
man,
even
man.
was
I fully
fucking
get
crazy.
it, bro. Like,
But yeah, look, I said it in my video that I released today. If they could confirm Mitchell Moses' health and he's running, no problems, then I'm picking him. If he's not
No brainer,
100%, if he's not 95%, I'm I'm going with Strange. Like that's what I would do. Like I need the health to be confirmed because I haven't seen this cunt play in a month.
Yeah, it's been a long
You
time.
know what I mean? I haven't seen this guy play in a month, bro.
I feel bad for Moses as well. because
Moses
his
is
teams
incredible,
are always down, bro.
and I'm telling you, man, like he's just more versatile in the sixth position and has more to his game, way more to his game than Ethan Strange does. Ethan Strange is a fucking amazing player, and his fucking gun on defense, gun and attack. But Mitch is just smarter. He's
Better
just
kicker.
he's a way better kicker because it's Mitch Moses. It's not that Ethan Strange is a bad kicker. It's the fact that Mitchell Moses is an amazing kicker. And when your team leaves you a lot to be desired in terms of yardage, Mitch is a valuable asset because now not all the pressure is on Nathan. Like Nathan can run on 4th if he wants, and he knows that his 6 is going to be able to fucking put a kick in that's as good or even might even be better than his. You know what I mean? And when we are constantly coming at, like, we would have killed for Mitch Moses in game 1.
Oh, yeah.
We would have been in nowhere near the amount of trouble that we're in. All right, and Nathan kicked well in game 1.
He did.
But the fact that all the pressure on Nathan,
Well, that was the thing.
everyone knows that ball's going to Nathan on last.
Exactly right.
Is an issue. It's always been an issue, and whenever he's played with a 6 that can't really kick well, or there's not a strong point of his kicking game, it's the same issue in Origin because they just send 2-3 guys at him. Like they constantly pressure.
We were almost worried as well. Like, at times in game 1 where he was running the ball on 4th tackle, was like, just don't get tackled.
Yeah,
If
he gets
don't get
tackled,
tackled,
please,
they're
don't get
starting
tackled.
the set from the
Unless
30.
Critten's gonna kick.
Oh, someone's stranger, anyone's. It's
Exactly, and
gonna,
that just brings up, like, because at least Queensland, right? If they don't want Munster kicking, Ponga can kick. Yeah. At least when we had Latrell Mitchell, you could give it to Trell or Matt Burton.
we
It could
missed
be
out on
Matt
a
Burton.
generational run, bro. Wallah. Like Moses, Cleary, Latrell,
Turbo.
2021, wasn't it?
Like we missed out on like
I watched those back.
3 Queensland. The season we lose 3 games in Queensland. We just buried them in the first 2 games.
Those 3 games I watched them
Turbo,
back. I watched them back.
Yeah.
Like Turbo and Latrell Mitchell were literally like they had no
Was that
answers.
Maloney year? Maloney season?
No, that was Nathan. Nathan had
Nathan and Maloney or
No, Nathan and I think it was Moses. No, it wasn't Moses.
No, Nathan and Maloney.
It was
Jimmy.
Maloney.
It was
Because
Jimmy.
Maloney and Turbo had this connection.
Yes, it was
Like,
Maloney.
yeah.
Yes.
As soon as Maloney kicked, Turbo was after it.
Tedesco was fucked. Like
Was
Tedesco
crap.
was fucked as well.
Spiders
bro.
on him. You couldn't
But
touch
like
him.
Nathan was exceptional in that series. But he was like that's why I hate when they say, "Oh, he hasn't done an Origin." He has done it. You just focus on the fucking ones that are finishing the job, not the ones starting it.
doing the actual
Like
thing.
he was putting them in position to succeed non-stop.
But some people watch the game once. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
this
you
is
gotta go
the
back and-
3rd time I watched that.
You gotta
that
go back
whole
and
series.
watch the whole game and just enjoy it as it is.
But now that this is my life, that is now like
you can do this shit for
it's.
fun.
But that's like I'm watching the games differently. Like I'm looking for the more. I needed. Like I don't know everything about this sport. Nobody does, right? But I can definitely learn a lot more, and I'm trying to use the time that I have now to learn, and develop a proper footy brain, right?
You're doing what I say every morning when they ask me when I get to my suppliers. How are you? Living the dream, brother.
Yeah,
You're
I am living the dream.
You're
This
watching
last
rugby
week has
league as homework.
this last week has been the most fun week
long time.
ever, bro. And I did fuck all. I
very
really
happy
like.
for
I networked. I did all this stuff. I did some podcasts, and it was a lot of fun. But like, mate, it's just the
Live
fact
every
that
day.
the monkey of working and fucking jobs and fucking due dates
Clients and due dates and headaches.
and having a boss is gone off me.
Well earned, Freddie. Well earned, bro.
Thank
well
you.
Earned, well earned.
Took a long time, but it's good to be there.
I'm excited to see what happens, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. But I think, look, regardless, I still think this Blues team is going to be successful.
Hopefully, bro.
I think so.
I want to talk about quickly. We're all seeing this coming. Fanil Blake on the bench. Paynehouse comes straight in. Paynehouse for the last couple of weeks, since he's been back,
What
It's
the
like-
fuck is wrong with this
he's
cunt, bro?
fucking psycho, bro. He's taped his head the other day,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
coming out in press saying we just believe that we're just believing our own bullshit. Like he doesn't care about no one, cuz he's putting everyone under a bus because a player like him, cuz you're allowed to do that shit.
100%.
Because a footy's 80 minutes. For 90 minutes, I'm gonna give him extra 10 minutes, cuz he's fucking all out.
That's the craziest thing, but he can play 80, no
No
issue.
cuz,
But he's
he'll play
better
another-
if he doesn't play 80.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
100%,
For
but
me,
he can play another
I'm
10,
playing
but-
him 65.
Yeah,
They
that's
played him
okay.
65 for 1 year. For 1 year, they won the comp. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he can.
Yeah.
Right? That's always going to be massive.
Yeah.
But I love how he's talking because you see players they leave early, right? They leave for the end of 27,
Yeah.
and you think they've down tools, and you think they don't care anymore. But I look at Payne Haas, and that's a motherfucker that cares.
Wallah.
Still now he cares, and I love that. That's how. And I love the way he's speaking because he's speaking no bullshit, just straight what he thinks.
And that's what his team needs, bro.
And I
Yeah,
think his team needs to kick up the
it's
ass.
true-
And I think we
it's-
missed that in game one as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
No, that's right, mate. You're right. And I think it adds another level of leadership as well. So when you add Cleary, you add Moses, you add Payne Haas back into the fold, these are all leaders of their own respective clubs. So when you bring that to camp,
No
maybe-
one's mucking around, bro.
yeah, and there's less pressure on Laurie Daly maybe to lead. Like the boys are just leading from the front themselves and just, showing the guys how it's done, what we need to do, what's required, what's required for the guys like Dylan Lucas now that are coming in, what's required
Even
for Casey
for
McLean,
but even for
Kohler,
Fanua Blake,
even for
bro.
Noah Blake, exactly
Fanua
right.
Blake's been in this arena once,
Exactly right. What does it mean to wear that Blues jersey? And I think, I hope in camp it's going to rub off on
I think
particularly on
Mitch is
guys
good
like
for that.
Fanua Blake.
Cause can
Yeah,
you
100%.
imagine him and Fanua Blake like just going at it? Cause it's them two, and like Fanua Blake on.
Well,
I can't wait to
well,
see
hopefully,
this.
I hope
they're
I
on the
see
same
it.
time.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're on the same time.
He's like he
Hope they're on the
looked
same
like
time.
Stefano last week, mate. You know what I mean? Like a few weeks ago. Like in like I want to see more. I know you can talk a big game. I know there's more in the tank for you. I just want to see
the
it.
potential.
So I know, like we needed Fanua Blake to have a Fanua Blake game, and he didn't. Like we were on backs
Yeah.
against the wall, bro.
Low key, another one though that missed out as well. Stefano, I think low key is
He's been in good form, eh?
the way he started the year.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I think a low key omission as well.
I'm surprised they
Shout
didn't
out
pick him.
Stefano.
He didn't even do anything last year and he got picked.
Yeah,
Parramatta
dude.
Junior, I think.
He just got
Mate,
picked off
I
the
have
Melbourne badge.
I
literally.
have a soft spot for him because he's one of the few players I like got to verse.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like that because.
Would have been a monster.
Yeah, he was a year playing a year up, bro. This cunt was fucked, cunt. Like, oh, bro.
Big boy as well, big stature.
Yeah.
Boys, Critter out. Officially rules himself out, which thank God I'm so happy for. I'm so grateful for. I'm sick of the disrespect on Crichton's name, even though some of it is deserved, right? I know people don't care about injuries, fans want to talk, but because game one was, wallahi, that hurt to watch. As a Bulldogs fan, that's my captain, and a lot of this season has been very hard to watch him play.
Yeah.
And like I know Crichton, because when we know Crichton, he does contact, gets the hand free, or he gets a line break, and I didn't see any of that for so many weeks, Fred. We know this, we've been complaining about it. But I'm happy that he's put his hand up and said, listen, I'm going to do this for the team, I'm going to do this for my team, for the Bulldogs. I'm going to go, I think he's going to do that surgery, right? Or he's just ruling himself out for now.
No, he's like, bro, he injured it, so
Again?
he injured himself again, and
the
it's
pain
helped
went-
him.
Yeah.
So
I heard him say
it's
that,
like the Liz Frank. Like if it's a little bit, there are ligaments, right, and there are parts of the body where if they're a little bit torn, they're worse than if they're fully torn.
Yeah, so you might as well tear it
So
up.
Yeah.
look, I've heard a bunch of stuff like he's gonna play against Manly, and then I've also heard he's gonna be out for 4 weeks. But I think he just wants to use the fucking bye week.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be very painful for him to play Origin, a week after he's played for us, right?
Yeah.
But I think he was good yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
encouraging.
and him contesting the kick and
Yeah, he
like was
finally,
good.
you know, getting up
But
to it,
he
you
is
win it.
still running with one arm and not fending and tackling with one arm. You know what I mean? He's running and turning his shoulder into people
Yeah.
because he can't fend. You know what I mean? And if
There's
you're
no
a
power in
center,
that arm, bro.
if there's a
Yeah.
center with no fend, like it's kind of
Pointless.
like
really.
that's
It's your
a lot
biggest
of,
weapon.
that's your
It's your-
biggest weapon.
biggest
cuz.
weapon.
They're not stepping like RTS, bro.
Nah.
You
How-
brute force run through cunts.
How good's Herbie's fend?
Yeah, incredible.
He's a
Ridiculous.
beast, bro.
Because he gets you really off balance when he
Yeah,
hits.
it's
you.
another
Imagine
player
Herbie in
Queensland are
Origin.
spewing,
Yeah, oh.
I think Queensland are spewing.
Thank
that kind.
fuck he's not. Thank fuck he moved there when he was
Bro,
17.
Honestly, he would be like crack for them. Like you cannot stop him. I reckon. We won't have answers. I reckon straight up.
No, bro, he didn't score against fucking Crichton
Nah,
on
I don't-
with one arm.
I don't
He
think.
didn't score against Crichton with one arm,
Nah,
bro.
I think if you put him in the Origin arena around all those players, guys, it's a different story,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Isaiah
understand.
Katoa comes into the team. He's not in the team. He's in the squad, which
He's
is
in the squad.
fucking a step closer for him.
I'm big on him.
Yeah, he's a.
I'm
See,
big on
he's
his-
21, right?
He's 21.
Yeah.
I think Penrith boy.
Listen, if you don't
Made
like
the move
Isaiah
up.
Katoa,
Yeah.
watch Isaiah. No, give him an opportunity. Hold on.
Okay.
Watch Isaiah Katoa with Andrew John's narration in the back. Just let Andrew Johns talk to you about what Katoa's doing.
When he breaks down his play.
Because honestly, it's like watching. I would rather watch that than watch a footy game.
Yeah.
Because it makes so much sense. Everything he says is like, wow.
I fucking love bro, I could watch Andrew Johns talk over film for weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Like the
So
weeks
smart,
straight.
bro. So smart.
I watched him talk about Kurrajong the other day, and it just really opened my eyes a bit to like what we've been missing as a team. Even though I know that's what we've been missing,
It
seeing
just made sense more.
seeing Kurrajong, who's a complete like newbie in first grade to fullback, really be able to do the things that all of our fullbacks for the last 10 years haven't been doing. Like when it's in regards to digging into the line and
Having
like
a crack
asking a defense fucking questions. I love that shit.
What? Yeah. Exactly.
And I didn't expect him to break down fucking Jacob Kurrajong at fullback, but he loved it. And he's like, dude, that's your fullback. And I'm like, I totally agree with
He's high on the
Adam
origin
John.
list too for Andrew Johns. He always
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah,
He always
it's-
has his name
yeah.
around the origin.
Yeah, exactly.
The fullback role is a big work rate. It's big on work rate. You look at someone like Dylan Edwards. Maybe it's someone that he's trying to emulate as well, Kurrajong.
Big time.
His work rate and his effort, I think, is through the charts. And I think it's exciting for Bulldogs fans because you're going to see Kurrajong, hopefully, because I'd love to see him build a bit of a passing game, a kicking game as well
I think
over
he
time.
will, but-
It'll come, of course.
Yeah.
If that comes in the next year or two,
dangerous.
goodness gracious me,
Yeah.
he off the way he freed up his hands yesterday, and I was sitting in the second tier, and I was seeing Kurrajong, and I'm saying, this guy, I've never seen. Maybe North Fuluma was the only one that I can see like,
Offloader.
in terms of offloading. The way he frees up his hands, the guy is literally handcuffed.
Literally.
He will find a way to unzip or uncuff himself and get that ball out within the span. Like you think the tackle's done. You think the tackle's complete. You think it's surrendered.
I haven't seen a player do that in a long time.
Oh,
too,
it's
bro.
scary.
Dude, he's like SBW level for me when it comes to offloading, bro. Because he's like, you could tie this cunt's hands and throw to a cinder block and throw him in the water,
Literally.
he'll get out.
Throw the keys in the
He's
water.
like Dynamo, cuz. Is that the
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
Dynamo?
He's ridiculous. But can I say one thing about Critter? That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen these theories from the fans, and I'm not even a Bulldogs fan, right?
Tell us, bro.
I love Critter. And I've defended him in my posts. He is, in my opinion, the true definition of a warrior. And sometimes, as a warrior, you need to admit that okay, it's in the best interest of my team to sit out because I might be doing more harm to my team and to myself. So, being a warrior, sometimes means being selfless. But these theories that I've heard the last few weeks, honestly, are baffling for someone who's not even a Bulldogs fan. And I know there's true fans out there that will agree with me. And when I hear these theories that, we win when Critter's not there.
I've read this.
We lose. And then I've seen these that there was a text message floating around as well that it was just honestly that was nauseating. And I'm like, how can whether it be a small percentage of people or a group of people pin down someone who is a proven winner, who came into the club
when it was trash.
Yes, exactly right. With the likes of Burden, with the likes of Marnie, who've put this club back onto the map. And credit's got to go to Marnie as well and to Burden,
100%.
those blokes. But to essentially shit on a guy who's giving it his all. This guy is a family man. The guy is a man of faith. The guy is so disciplined. He's a specimen. I'm sure you guys have seen it. But I spoke to him.
Yeah, you interviewed him.
I interviewed him briefly as
Machine.
well. So humble and gracious. The fact that he gave me 45 seconds of his time, I was forever grateful for.
Yeah.
I messaged him. Critter, I messaged you on Instagram, bro.
Yeah, no, he hasn't responded to no one.
Yeah, there you go. I messaged you just as a thank you. So thank you for the opportunity. But yeah, the fact that there's people out there shitting on a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve and just prepared to criticize him for one little thing that he may do. Everyone makes errors.
So
The best of the best make errors. Michael
happens.
Jordan missed shots.
Bro, that's what happens when you're great, bro. When
Exactly
you're,
right.
When you're
That's
great,
greatness.
When
That
you're
is
greatness,
greatness.
cuz
They're
they're gonna look at every little thing.
I
you do.
felt the need for someone who wasn't even a fan, and I feel like I call things as it is.
Yeah, you do. I like it.
The criticism to Critter was unwarranted, and I think fans need to, or the group of people or fans who have sort of have these theories, I think need to sort of wake up a bit and realize this guy's your captain, this guy is your leader, this guy is your warrior at the front of that war, ready to go week in, week out. He's a bulldog.
Yeah.
Vic, these are the problems that we have, bro. These fans look, cause we're very passionate fans, and you know,
Yes.
if you're watching a game in the moment, you might get angry at something, whatever. But the constant hounding, and the constant rubbish on Critter,
Yeah.
I don't like. But I have mates that say the same thing. Like, bro, we're better without him. It's like,
Oh, I hate that theory. I hated that. Oh,
it's like,
it's nauseating.
listen, bro. If a player's putting his hand up to take pressure off his team, if you're getting put on and someone stands up for you, what do you call that guy? A bad person?
No,
That's a fucking like you said,
That's
a
a
warrior,
warrior.
a leader.
he's a leader.
And like we've said this for like 2 months now, cuz stop playing. Like
Yeah.
we love you. We know you're a warrior.
Yeah.
But like you said, just rest, cuz we know you're trying to save our season, and we know you don't love the headlines. You don't really care about that shit.
Yeah.
You've won fucking 3
Yeah.
rings, but you're stepping out there. Take it easy, bro. Have a rest. We love you,
Yeah.
but
But selflessness. That's
I know, and that's what greatness
a
is.
leader is
cuz.
selfless.
That's what greatness
Yeah.
is. And these fans, bro, and wallah, I can go on about these fans for so long, cuz Galvin didn't even play a minute of us, and everyone started to hate him.
Yeah,
already.
I've been vocal.
And
on
everyone-
that. I've been vocal.
now
on the
everyone's
Galvin
like-
Should have
as well.
gone to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been vocal to the Galvin.
Everyone's like, oh, Reid Marnie, like, oh, when
Yeah.
Reid Marnie was at
even
the
the
club.
Reid Marnie. Oh my gosh.
And
the
listen,
guy,
cuz I'm not a
jeez.
hugest Reid Marnie fan. I respect and love everything he's done for my team. But everyone we had Reid Marnie, cuz he gives away penalties. He's a hothead. But that's what made us great, cuz.
Can
You
I
know what
say? Can I say
And-
something?
Yeah.
You've lost that aggression.
Yeah.
Ever since Reid Marnie left the Bulldogs, the aggression's been gone.
Yeah,
So-
Montoya plays what? Sorry,
Yeah,
Montoya
yeah.
plays.
Marcelo
Last year, he
Marcelo
was
as well.
unbelievable, cuz.
Yeah.
Right? This year, rubbish, comes back, makes a bad tackle in that first game that he did. Then he scores the try and has a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, they're commenting on his podcast. Yay,
Yeah.
Montoya. It's just
Why,
recency bias, cuz.
why are you eliminating the Bulldogs DNA from the Bulldogs?
For a couple hundred grand.
That's a topic for another day, cuz.
Why are you eliminating the Bulldogs DNA from the bloody Bulldogs?
Yeah, I feel like he's lost that as well when Reid Marnie left.
Yeah,
Because it was a bit of like
Yeah,
a bit of
We
an
haven't made
enforcer.
finals since he left, right?
2022, a grand final year.
He left after grand
Yeah.
final, straight away.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you haven't made finals since then,
no.
bro.
Yeah,
Nah, but
well,
I think just about,
And I
just about
don't,
Critter.
I don't think we're going to make finals the next couple of years either.
I'm a bit more hopeful than he is. I think we'll be alright next year.
I've seen you run, but I've seen the Bulldogs run. Not easy.
Nah, not this year, not this year. I'm rolling this off.
Not
Bro,
easy.
this year
If we
we
finish 10th,
lost.
I'm happy.
We lost the easy games, bro. We lost the easy games,
Not easy.
but we won the hard ones. Make that make sense, yeah? Like
Yeah.
Only one of them was hard, really. The rest were
Penrith Raiders, we beat.
Raiders is hard. Tough.
I was-
Vegas was hard, and it shouldn't have been hard, but it was hard.
That's not.
Were you boys at the Penrith game?
Yes.
No, I was on Hello
I
Sport.
was at the game. Phenomenal
Why-
atmosphere.
I was there, right? I was there as a neutral.
Because you're a Dogs fan.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, just trying to, get the interviews out, speak to the fans, and actually got some mad reactions, and it was actually great to meet some fans. One bloke, funniest thing, after the game, is like, "Bro, we came to the game, we thought it was going to be a funeral."
Yeah, I did as well.
And the way the Dogs turned up, it was like, this team's back.
frustrates us,
This team's
guys.
back.
That's
We
what
all
annoys
thought-
us,
For real.
guys. That's what annoys
Well, I
us.
And then
thought
boom.
I
That's
thought
the
that.
ugly part, bro.
Next week, Parramatta ambush.
Boom.
Next week, Brisbane ambush. Both teams short-handed. And
Yeah,
that dictated your season.
Yeah.
Fucked every, and like it's just fuck.
It's
man.
frustrating for us,
It
bro.
fucked like we were winning against Souths when Critter went down, and I thought we're fucked next week. We won that one, and then lose the ones that we should have won, in my opinion. But listen, I think I've already said what you've said pretty much multiple times, right? I sent a message to Critter too, saying like, just thank you for just putting your body on the line for the team.
100%.
Like you can visibly see this guy hurting. You can visibly see this guy like there's
Strapped up, his shoulders
he's-
this big. He's
he-
got the towels on his
he
shoulder.
couldn't
bro.
even do that. Like he can't
Yeah.
lift his arm like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
hard to watch, but he still keeps going
Turns
and he's
up.
willing to bleed for his teammates and his coaching staff and the fans and the club. And I will never say a bad word about that. And even in my opinion, some people think it's better off if he sits out. I just want him to sit out for himself,
For his health, yeah.
for his health, long term. You know what I mean? Like you just know, like this season's pretty much done, man. Like they will refuse to believe it, and that's what I want them. I don't want them to think
Yeah.
it's done, but it's like even though I think one armed Critter is still the best center on this team by a country mile, still, like we actually have Tuala who can play there now, and it's not like and also it's just. Like, why are you doing this, man? Like, you can actually, like, no one's going to get mad at you if you sit
That's what I'm
for it
saying.
to
I'm
get
gonna-
the surgery,
I'm
dude.
It's not
I'm going to
about
play
that.
the host for 3 seconds. Do you think you should get surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
But I don't think
bro,
he wants to because of what's coming up as well. Because if he gets the surgery, he misses the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And then something that happens once every 4 years.
I think the moment that the
World
World Cup, bro.
World Cup.
Like, and if he gets
Would he
sick,
make it back in time, though?
bro, I
There you go.
don't think he will if he gets the
Yeah.
surgery now. Hence why he's pushing through it and he's trying to manage it. as best as he can. And
So
I think
queue in the
afterwards,
rack for the Bulldogs and then
Yeah.
come for Samoa.
no, but
for Samoa.
even he won't be able to do that even if he gets surgery now because we're in July or we're in June.
Well, no, what I'm saying is queue in the rack for the Bulldogs
Yeah.
and then in the hope for Samoa. But I don't see Critter being that guy.
Yeah, I think I think Critter will
very,
play
very hard to
play through all this season and then play through Samoa
Yeah.
and then maybe get the surgery in the off season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Samoa made the grand final.
Yeah.
When they made the final last year in
Yeah.
the last World
Me,
Cup as
I'm a
well.
believer because if you do an injury that bad, just straight away get it fixed. Like for me, yeah, I don't know. It's hard because you can still play on and push through, but yeah. But anyway, boys, Casey McLean comes into the team, which this guy single-handedly turned over New South Wales' whole fucking script that game. No one knew how to catch a ball, cuz. No one knew how to play the
Yeah.
ball. No one knew how to hold the ball.
Yeah.
Casey said, cuz, I've been on, what is it, 20, 19, 21, whatever it is.
He
He
just
said-
turned 20,
He
bro.
just turned 20.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to catch this ball, cuz, in front of everyone. 20-0 down. And literally set the tone. You already spoke about this. I'm so happy that Casey... I'm happy that he's not injured because, of course, there was some
That was
scares.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, they
I was like,
landed.
who do we pick
Ooh.
now? Who do you get now, really?
Although up 100-0, so you could sort
Yeah.
of come off and have that
Yeah,
luxury.
yeah. For
He
me,
still wanted to come on.
dude, if he kept playing my fantasy stuff, I was ranked 64 in SuperCoach this week. If he kept playing, it would have
Number
gone even
3.
higher. All right, but every point counted at this point. But
Just quickly on McLean on his selection.
I'm just so happy, bro. He
Me too.
deserves it, man.
Me
He's
too.
he's the next. He's the pass the torch to him. He's like one of the next in line
Yeah.
in a very stacked position. But
Yeah.
I think he's good enough to be better than everyone.
He's a standout, bro.
Israel Folau, Stephen Crichton, Casey McLean.
Casey McLean.
Yeah, you
that
think
your
the same
ranking?
ball?
No, I'm not ranking, but that's like you look at the build, you look at the skill set, you just look at the raw, like no fear.
Yeah.
There's no fear in
The
this guy.
athleticism is crazy
Yeah,
too, bro.
that's like thank you for taking that. That's the word I'm looking for as well. The athleticism is beyond
Crazy,
It's
bro.
beyond these years, and I can't wait to see this guy
3 years.
in 2-3 years time. Oh my gosh!
And he plays like an angry cunt, bro. That's what I like.
Oh.
That's
I was
what I
at the
like.
Dogs Penrith game,
Yeah.
and it was the first time I watched him live, and he was just. I was looking at the Bulldogs. I was like, because I don't know how he's tackling this
Yeah.
bloke, because every time he gets tackled, he gets through.
I think he might be taller than Critter. I think maybe just.
No, I think they're the same.
Okay, there you
I
go.
think
They
literally the
like the
exact-
same build, bro.
Yeah, same
It's, like,
build,
scary.
same style.
But
same
like,
everything.
he's like Critter's more like muscular. Like even when he was
Yeah.
a kid, like you could his bicep was like fucking full defined, bro.
he
Whereas
made his
McLe-
head small.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's-
but, but McLean is like fucking. The guy's a machine. I didn't know he was that big. When I
Yeah,
saw
he's a
him,
big boy.
he's a big boy, bro.
Yeah, and he's just getting.
I saw him
better
at
by the
Magic
week.
Round last year, I think, and what a fucking unit, bro.
Critter is 6'4", Casey McLean 6'2". So
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but those stats are fucking bullshit.
They're cap, bro.
They're
Boys,
fucking
last
bullshit.
thing on Origin before we move on, we're gonna get straight into the Bulldogs Paragame after this. Appy Carousel to the bench.
Oh, so
Love it.
stoked.
Love
Yeah,
it.
I'm happy.
Love it. Love
Come
it.
on, bro.
IQ,
He's-
genius.
Just darting through the middle.
He'll be even better than Brayley, in my opinion.
100%.
I think it should be Brayley Carousel always.
I think they should be our two hookers,
Yeah.
like
You reckon?
instead of
Carousel,
over
yeah.
Robson.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I think
I
so.
don't- Yeah.
I think Robson looked okay.
Defender, but
Looked okay.
we looked way better when he came off.
as soon as
in my
Brayley came
opinion.
on, cause we ticked.
I mean,
I know I know he's versing 12, but it's still.
yeah.
I don't think we would have won if
But it
we
was
kept
raining as well,
Robson there.
cause faster
It was.
servers,
It was.
quicker hands.
Oh, look. I mean, look. Wade Egan is playing
I
fantastic.
felt bad for
Career
him.
best form. Take nothing away from him as well.
But
The
Appy's
Wires
happy.
are doing something special up there or over the ditch, as they say. But you can't deny Appy.
Cause Appy's happy.
Appy's happy.
I don't
Champion.
care that his team got belted. I don't care
No,
about
100%.
all this shit.
No, but it goes to show you who he is.
He's-
He's
I'm
68
watching-
nil and gets a call up from me.
Oh, the way he darts out dummy
Yeah,
half as
dude.
well. He'll
No, but
find
he's
time
smart as
legs.
well. He'll
Yeah,
win
he's
that
so
penalty.
smart.
But he's got the hooker mind games down pat. Like the
Yeah.
fucking the changing of directions, the selling left and going right, and like he just always keeps you on your toes. And I want that out of a bench hooker.
Boys, let's get straight into it. Bulldogs, Parramatta, Bulldogs 14-12. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really care about the scoreline. I was there. I was so annoyed. This was gonna. You're all gonna have your takes, but this was the worst game of footy I've ever watched. And Parramatta fans, cause I'm a Bulldogs fan. Parramatta fans, you leave that game with your head high to the ceiling, cause and any Bulldogs fan celebrating a win, I understand. It's Parramatta. You always have to beat Para, you know. Like it's like when the calendar comes out, when the schedule comes out, you just mark that one. But
Yep.
that was like the most disgraceful win I've ever felt. Wallah, I've never left the stadium. My brother-in-law was with me, and it just felt like we lost, cuz. And I heard a drum, and wallah, I just wanted to close that, get rid of that drum, bro. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, it was just disgraceful, man. And you can't be doing this. Seraldo, You can't keep getting away with this bullshit. I don't even know what else to say, cuz I'm like a broken record every single week. Me and you, bro. You have anything to touch on it, cuz? The
Yeah.
positive. Let's talk about the positives.
No, like
Leo Thompson.
Yeah, like, I'll say this: like the 0-0 scoreline, like the fact that halftime was 0-0 was just fucking embarrassing, considering all the red zone possession we had. Like, and I don't know what we do, like when in training, bro. I still Matt Burton can't throw a spiral pass, like a ball that spins in a spiral, which is way easier to catch. And Lachlan came into the team as well, could not throw a spiral. They throw the passes where the ball's rolling like this. It's 10 times harder to catch, right?
Makes the centers look bad, bro.
I just don't get how... Do we not work on this stuff? Like, what? I expected Matt's ball playing to be like a focal point of his development over the course of the time he's been at the Dogs. And I've seen him throw about 4 cutout passes in his career at the Dogs. And I've seen 3 of them in the last 2 games. He's like playing as if he's like out there to prove that he's got the skills to be a ball player when they have not developed yet. Every one of those cutout balls he's thrown, this is my picky way I'm talking about, but the players I love the most, I got to be the most critical towards. It's just like my mates that I love the most, I got to be the most critical towards them. It's just how I am. Like Matt, like every cutout ball you've thrown has gone to the floor.
Bro,
And
so
I'm like,
bad.
we are, like, I know you like to pass to the guy next to you, but I just, like, I really expected his ball playing to be at a higher level now than it is at the moment.
I thought he injured his shoulder. That's why he was passing like that. Because he had a bump with Arakar.
Yes.
But I was just like, all right, cuz, you injured it like 40 minutes ago. Like, what are we doing, cuz? You know what I mean? Like, it's time to throw a ball.
Dude, I don't think it's like, I don't know. For me, it's like how the ball leaves your fingertips in the way your hands are positioned and everything. It's more than that than your arm or shoulder. You know what I mean?
That's the power. Your arms are the power.
I really thought the coaching stuff over the last 3-4 years would have worked with this, because what was Matt Burnham's holes in his game? Defensively and short kicking game and passing, right? Like, and pass selection and pass quality. And I'm telling you, he's like barely gotten like that much better over the course. And it's, you see it in games like this where let's be honest, Parramatta was switched on and we're working hard for one another. And it was very hard for us to find that chink in the armor to break through. And I had a feeling that if we broke through once, we would get a few. And that's usually how we roll. It usually takes a while for us to get that first one. And it took us a fucking long time to get that first one. At least we held tight defensively, but we nearly didn't. That thing at halftime, it was like that try wasn't a try on a technicality for me, like their one. Like I think that's a bit.
So I don't know.
We could hardly. Could hardly
so
hear
they
it, but
said,
yeah.
So it's gone through obviously 3 sets of dogs' hands, pretty much, like just knock on into knock on. But they said that when Lockie picked the ball up, lost it, it's hit the floor, and then he's tried to pick it up again, and that's been dead, which is fair enough. But it's just lucky for us.
Yeah, but you know what? I thought it was Fred. I thought someone kicked the ball out of Leo's hands.
I thought so.
That's why I'm like, it didn't happen with To'o.
I thought that someone that it touched, because I was there live as well.
Yeah.
I thought it touched Papali'i.
Yeah,
And I was like,
very
okay, if it's touched him, it's a double knock on. Nah, it wasn't a double knock on.
Yeah.
It was plays dead. But then again, and then it's gone through fucking
15 hands.
Yeah, 15 sets of hands anyway. Like, but then again, he barely had possession. You know what I mean?
That's the thing for me. Did he have, like, I mean, it'd be interesting to see, like, does he just have to touch the ball again, or does he need complete possession to deem it dead?
I think they said because they saw him have 2 hands, that counts as
he had
possession.
possession. He had 2 hands on the ball.
Like, because let's be honest, like, you have possession if you just touch it, right? Like, like, it's like if he goes to pick up a loose ball, touches it, and it goes forward, he technically had possession. That's playing at it, right? Like, that's the way I see it.
Don't remind Dragons fans.
But I don't know. It's very rare you see these fucking
David Cook bros raging.
Exactly. It's very rare that you see this come into play. So I get it. But for me, Matt is an amazing fucking footballer. And
100%.
there were times in this game where he looked like he was fucking running amok, and he was. My biggest problem with this fucking team, the way it is right now, is we have one. Like, imagine you have Mitchell Moses and you give the ball to Joash you give the ball to Mitchell Moses to kick a long kick 2 times in a game. and Joash does all the kicking. Would you not be pissed?
I'll be fuming.
For me, like they can say,
Saddest.
they could say that, Matt, groin injury. That was fucking 6 weeks ago. He's
That's
kicking.
Crichton's playing
He's
with one
fucking.
shoulder.
He's launching
has an
fucking
excuse.
burden bombs, bro. He's launching burden bombs.
He did
one.
Did one yesterday.
And it gave fucking. It
troubled
gave.
How troubled is he?
Massive trouble.
Burden having that skill of kicking a ball like that is the biggest cheat code in the world, and I don't know how.
I don't know why you don't
I
often.
don't know how you don't spam it, and I don't want to hear about 7 tackle set.
Yeah.
We gave him like 10 7 tackle sets.
Yeah, we had a
yesterday.
fair few.
Yeah, we had
fucking
with so
stupid.
many.
So you know what? If you're gonna do it, you might as well try to force the error on the young fullback.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he kicked a long kick 2 times yesterday, maybe 3. But I'm counting every game.
But Fred,
I'm like, please give it on last tackle every time on the 40. I'm like, please just give it to Matt. Please just give it to Matt. Nah, they go to Lachlan. I'm like, okay.
What?
And then here we go. Why is Lachlan kicking 4 times the amount of long kicks as fucking Matt Burden? When Matt Burden is a top 3 long kicker in the
literally,
entire
that's why he's good at
competition.
it, because-
This is, we built our success of the last 2 years off of his kicking game. Now all of a sudden he's not kicking. Like every single time we have to kick long. Like we're having sets in our where we end on the 30 and we're giving it to Lachlan to kick. Guess where they start their fucking possession from?
40.
30, 35, 40 meters. Guess where they start? Guess where the ball fucking lands when Matt kicks it? On the 5 meter line, on the 10 meter line. Where they end up? 15, 20. That fucking 20 meters is huge.
It's a try.
It's a like, come on, bro. That's the difference between them kicking and them running it on last. Or that's the difference between them playing to finish their set with a good kick or throwing the ball around on 4th and troubling us. The last few weeks, it's like the Tigers game. Every time they got down to the other end, they fucking pretty much scored. And that was worrying for me. Our red zone defense has been very bad this year. I think it's because it's all the chopping and changing and all the reshuffling and everything. It makes it harder because these guys don't communicate properly with each other, clearly. All right. But it's the sole fact that we have Matt Burden, one of the best kickers in the world, barely doing the long kicks, and we have a kid that doesn't have the kick distance, doesn't have the kick height, doesn't have the kick accuracy, doesn't have it
He has
anything.
all the pressure on the wall to run a team. Like
Yeah.
literally, I don't feel like Burden is running the team. Obviously,
No, he
he's not a
can't. He
halfback.
clearly can't.
Lockie Galvin's doing all the running
Yeah.
of the team. So, cause I don't know what more do you want? And then you know what kills me? Cause Bulldogs fans kill my life. Oh shit, bro, the bloke is the only. He's trying something.
He's been your best
And
player.
you know what? Whose fault? You gotta point the finger at your hooker. That's literally the service provider.
Lockie Galvin's been your best player this season.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
the service
think
provider
so.
cause of-
Tawala. I think Anari Tawala's
and
up there too.
Tawala,
Sitili too. Sitili and Preston
Like
too.
Vic, the guy that's providing the service, cause
Yeah.
he goes right. Like, why
Yeah.
you keep
No,
going right? Go left.
And
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I shit you not, it's not even a hooker.
Well, he's not a
It's-
hooker.
it's-
Your hooker's not a hooker.
No, yeah, exactly. It's coaching, brother.
That's what I'm
Last
trying to
year
get to is this arrogant prick that we call Cameron Serraldo. And bro, I've had enough of him. Wallah.
It has to be
I
coaching.
tell everyone this, Fred. I don't know if he's all know Pep Guardiola. I say this a million times on this show, right?
Of course.
The most overthinking genius freak of nature. Brother, you're not Pep Guardiola. Don't do me this. We seen it from Josh Curran at centre. It's not smart, cuz. You have 10, 15 centers in the younger grades.
Play them.
Bro, wallah, you know when
We just had one score 4 tries,
you
by
know
the
when
way.
Jonathan Sawa, 100%.
In one game.
You know when Jonathan Sawa had that bad game for us against Dolphins? Wallah, I wasn't 1% upset at him. He's a junior, cuz.
learning.
I didn't care.
You learn.
But don't play me an experience. Like, all these little things, cuz, they're not making sense. And, like, I don't know, is his name Jason Taylor? When Jason Taylor was our assistant
Yes.
coach, everyone was happy. Everyone was fucking playing. Even against Melbourne without Critter, and we looked like a fucking threat in the finals. You know what I mean? It all comes down to coaching, cuz. And I say the same shit about Laurie Daly. If you can't G up your squad to run out minute 1 and fucking perform from minute 1, why are you a fucking coach? Why are you getting paid to live your dream? Why are you getting paid to be a guy that stands, wears the gear, and fucking does press conferences? And I didn't watch the press conference, cuz. Tell me he took some accountability. Because you're big on this. Because,
Yeah,
bro, there's
I'm
not
big.
one time.
I've been big on that.
You know, as a fan, like, I don't really like Serraldo, right? But if he came out in that press conference, I don't know, maybe he did, and
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, the boys were fucking awful today." Like not as in that language, but
Yeah.
as if to spray him. Benji Marshall came out after Penrith smashed them
Ripped them.
and said, "Cause we're embarrassing."
Called him dumb.
He said, "We're dumb."
He just said dumb. These
Ro-
are dumb.
Robbo, what's his name? Roosters coach.
Robert
Trent
Robinson.
Trent Robinson. He said, "We don't respect the ball." He's got James Tedesco, Daily Check. He's got players, cuz you can't talk to him, brother. These guys are seniors.
No.
They want everything.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, bro? Fuck you. You don't respect the ball, lad. What they do the week after, this week, made Raiders scoreless. Like, it's these little things, but he keeps feeding the team. Nah, you're good. Nah, it's all right. Nah, all good. Hayward, yeah, cuz you're doing very well. What do you call it? Leo Thompson, 850. I know Leo had a good game yesterday, but you're doing well, cuz. Forget Leo. Oh, Max, like all these little things, cuz. You can't keep feeding, you can't keep giving them a head.
It's like modern parenting, yeah? Like back in the day, cuz I'd get the biggest
soft
fucking
parenting.
cuff if I did anything wrong.
Fred, back in the days, if wallah, to this
Wooden
day,
spoon.
my mum, I
Cuz I
wanted
got the
Power Rangers
belt.
toy. I wanted the Power Rangers toy.
I got a brick thrown at me. My dad shot me with a BB gun.
You know my
My
first.
dad shot me with a BB gun.
Cut it, then we're gonna get done.
My dad shot me with a BB gun.
Fred,
He threw a metal tape measure at me because I didn't want to weed the plants. You know what I mean?
'Cause
He broke my PlayStation. Listen, tell me this isn't the best story ever. Look at where we had a laugh about it yesterday. My dad, he smashed my PlayStation 3 into a million pieces because I didn't want to watch the football with him.
that's proper
Australia
parenting.
versus New Zealand, because I said I already know Australia's going to pump him. I want to play with my cousins. And he smashed it, and Australia won 38-0. And I was watching the game when I heard him smash it.
Your tears going down your face.
Yeah, and
but this is what it is. It's gentle parenting. When I was young, cuz, I wanted the Power Rangers toy. That's my first memory of being a human. I was fucking 3, 2, 4 years old, whatever. I wanted the Power Rangers toy, cuz. You know, back then, brother, our parents didn't just buy us what we wanted.
Nah.
No,
Exactly right.
You don't just get a fucking toy from Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Mum took me to the change room. She belted the shit out of me, cuz. I will never forget that belting. Ever since then, I'm like this, brother. Right? And this is what Seraldo needs to do. Gus Gould needs to do. They need to go out there and tell these players, I don't care what you done last year, cuz. I don't care what you've achieved. Because you haven't even achieved anything.
Gotta love tough. Gotta love tough.
Yeah, I love it. I love
tough
it.
but
cuz.
fair.
yeah,
Tough
you-
but
you-
fair.
Craig Bellamy,
Yeah.
they're winning 40-0.
You're gonna still
Cameron
feed.
Munster, the premiership winner, everything, Origin, freak.
Yeah.
Gonna fucking can go down as an immortal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He loses at him. There's
Yeah.
always that one video, cuz, when Craig Bellamy's on the thing and Munster's got that.
Yeah, they got the headset on.
Munster's already won like a premiership Origins
Yeah.
then, and he's like, fuck, Adib Hazzi, you know?
Yeah, it's you need to instill, I guess, a mindset where
Fuck me,
I'm
bro.
like, I'm coming for you if you fuck up.
Because they don't have
like,
that.
Yeah, but like it's more like, yeah, it's more instilling that mindset that look, everyone makes mistakes, but
It's
I
like
keep doing it.
one time,
But
two
I'm
times.
gonna call you out for it.
Because Hayes Perrin
I'm
played
gonna-
11 rounds
I'm
for
gonna-
us.
I'm gonna
11
blast this,
rounds.
yeah, I'm gonna
How
blast
the
this.
fu- This
No,
is
no,
when
Drew
I...
Hutchison.
No, who fucking played? How long did Hayes Perrin play for us?
A whole season.
Whole season.
No, with under Seraldo?
Whole season.
Okay.
Yeah.
A fucking whole season, right?
It was.
So Hutchinson, cuz. Wallah, I love Hutchinson. Haram. He's a good guy. Good everything. But it wasn't a quality, cuz. But he kept saying, no, you're all right. As soon as Toby came on, everything changed. He doesn't like put his foot down. Sorry,
Yeah.
Fred.
No, when he does put his foot down,
He fucking is
it's
retarded.
only X amount of players that get that. Like, okay, so Bronson Sherry, he puts his foot down. Bronson Sherry, okay, why? The guy was one of our best players last year. He puts his foot down here and there, and then Jamin Salmon's still getting picked every week.
I don't know.
You know
cuz-
what I mean?
Can I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate. Do you guys think there is someone beyond Seraldo
Nah,
that's
Jamin Salmon is my proof.
that is
Jamin
I said the same thing as
controlling
you.
the strings?
but-
I think it would be better off if he did control the strings. Jamin Salmon playing every week, because he's Seraldo's guy. That's like Shane and Kyle, Jamin Salmon and Cameron Seraldo. That's the way I see it, right? They're two peas in a pod. Everywhere Cameron goes, Jamin goes. You know what I mean? And that's fair enough. Coaches can have their favorites, but like the fact that he gets picked every week tells me that it's not Gus picking the team.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, whoever.
I think
controls-
Gus is giving Seraldo what he wants because Gus truly believes Seraldo's a good coach. That's my looking at thing. That's my vision
I
of
don't
it
think
at
he's a
least.
bad coach,
Oh,
but there's a quality of arrogance, cuz.
But he's stubborn, man.
it's
No,
a
there
stubborn-
is. There is. I mean, I've said. I mean, there is a degree of. I think there is a smug,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like trying to be cute type
Yeah,
nature.
Sick cunt. Pep Guardiola. I'm
Yeah,
telling
where
you.
like you're trying to finesse and like I'm sort of better than you. You're wrong. I'm right.
Yeah.
The fans have no idea. The fans what they're saying. The fans are delusional. That's the sort of message that you see. I mean, there was against the Cowboys where he's lost. Literally said in his press conference that getting too many 6 agains
Was a bad thing.
was a bad thing. It rattled your attack. I'm paraphrasing now.
Yeah, and you
Because
wanna-
Tommy, this cunt
was
isn't. Tommy,
absolutely.
what's he saying?
Like I made a video the second I saw that, and I was like, there is absolutely no way that I've actually heard a first grade coach saying us getting 6 agains is a problem.
You know the
You know,
greatest.
but and I will tell you one thing, and the reason why it is a problem for the Dogs is because they are robots coded. Like we have made these players robots, right? Where they cannot run anything cool, any shape, or throw anything at the opposition, and like that's gonna really cause them problems until what tackle?
Fifth
Fourth.
or fourth or fifth.
Fourth. Fifth is when they turn into absolute morons and just
Oh,
give away the ball.
yesterday was the
oh yeah,
worst I've
fifth
ever
tackle.
seen.
Let me just kick the ball dead, and let me just kick the ball dead
Throwing
again.
at Sherry's knee and
Yeah, throwing it at fucking.
little inside grubber to Izzy or Papali. But yeah, I think for me, and I said this at the start of the year as well, and I copped some mad flack, particularly because
Standard.
I said this and then he's beat Penrith. The fact that they brought in Adam O'Brien with his record at Newcastle, if I'm not mistaken, I need to look back.
They had the
But
worst attack.
There was 10 games last season. I need to check. I need to just confirm that. I'm just, again, 100%. 10 games where they didn't score a try in the first half.
I believe it. It
I'm
makes
not-
sense.
Yeah,
Against us twice, I believe.
no tries in the first half. But I need to see if he was the coach for all of those games because I think Adam O'Brien didn't finish up. Or did he finish up?
No, he finished up.
Well, there you go then.
You know-
So yeah, it was 10 games, no tries in the first half.
Yeah, last year it was like Tigers, Manly, Dogs,
Yeah.
one against the Sharks.
Yeah.
a few others.
And
So,
you know
like-
what Gus said about Adam O'Brien in his lovely interview with James Graham?
Yeah.
He said Adam O'Brien came from the Melbourne system and he coached Cameron Smith, assistant coach, Billy Slater, Cooper
Yeah.
Cronk, and he had won grand finals. I just felt like being in that room and telling Gus Gould, 80, we don't have 10%
Yeah, you
of
can.
Cameron Smith's foot. in
Yeah,
that team.
you can flex all. You can flex.
Like,
You
we
can
don't
flex the resume.
Forget who's the worst player out of them.
Yeah.
Cronk. Who's the shittest
Yeah,
player out of those
Cronk.
three?
You can flex the resume. You
You
can.
know,
you
Cronk's
can flex,
toenail.
yeah.
We don't have 10% of the Cronk's
Ha-
toenail.
has-
Quality. I'm being serious.
No,
cuz.
you're not.
I-
disagree.
Wait, Adam O'Brien, like you're not gonna make anything good, cuz.
Cause
Yeah.
I think you, me, Vic, Joe, fucking Adam, I think all of us would have won the same amount being assistant coach under Craig Bellamy.
Wallah. Because I'll be the cameraman and have more rings.
They
than-
have assistant coach with a Craig Bellamy assistant coach for like what 8-9 years as their head coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Arthur as well. But
Yeah.
Arthur was under Bellamy as well.
Yeah.
I don't get this fucking gimmick that people tell me. Oh, because
Yeah.
I didn't care. Melbourne. That's like you
Yeah.
never ever
Yeah.
ever say that in your life. Like
Yeah.
even like Penrith now with this whole crazy dynasty.
It's
Probably their full. Like I know Jerome is mad as well, but
Yeah.
it's not like Cronk, Smith, Slater. Like that's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Mitch
yeah.
Kenny, Freddie Lasik-Khan, everyone just plays
It's,
hooker, they win.
It's literally.
Freddie, what?
Freddie
yeah.
Lasik-Khan.
Yeah, but how good was that one, eh?
I love it, bro. I say it in my sleep.
But it's like the
Very frustrating.
the apprenticeship can get you so far. College, you playing in college sports, you being a college basketball player, college NFL or college gridiron player, if that can be all well and good, but if you're not doing it in the NBA, if you're not doing it in the NFL,
What's the fucking point?
exactly right.
go
If
back
you're
to
not doing
college,
it, if
brother.
okay, you can do it. You can do it in New South Wales Cup. If you're not doing it in the NRL,
You know who learned that
and
very
same
fast?
thing
guys?
applies to coaches.
You know who learned that very fast? Trent fucking Barrett.
Yes.
He's in Broncos attack. He's in the Broncos
Yeah.
boxes now. He's just been in everyone's boxes. You know what,
Yeah.
cuz? Good on him, bro. He understood where he stood. He
Yeah.
understands where he stands.
Finally realised.
One ring.
Won a ring last year, but he realised. But
Cuz
it's only
maybe
sometimes
maybe
you
I
can
can't be a
only
coach,
you
cuz.
can be a Robin.
Yeah.
Your ceilings are Robin, and sometimes
Sometimes you got to go back to being a Robin.
Exactly
like look
right.
at Holbrook.
So
He
anyway,
went back to
that's-
being a Robin and was
you got to
gone.
be a Robin. Not everyone's going to be Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes.
Nah, bro.
But I'll quickly run. We've spent a bit too much time talking
Yeah.
about this
We gotta
these
get
two
to the
games,
games,
right? So I'm gonna speed run this. Good job from the Dogs forwards. I think that was our best game from our forward pack.
Max
Leo
King,
and
shout
Max
out.
were
Well,
great.
I like how he
Max
played.
King was
Aggression.
wow.
That was Bailey's best game. I swear he ran more this game than
Bailey?
he did Bailey Hayward.
Nah, come on, cuz.
It was Bailey Hayward's best game
Oh, they
in
can't
terms
do
of
that.
how much he ran.
Yeah, he ran 100%.
He ran and actually
His scoop takes 14 years, but my internet in Fairfield East is faster than that.
He's
scoop,
not a
cuz.
9.
he's not a 9.
He's
He's
not a
like,
Wallah, and it hurts me
He's
to
a
criticize
6'7".
him because I love him. I
He's
absolutely
saying-
love him.
he's just not a
Like, if I
9.
see him in the street, cuz I'll tell him, bro, I love you. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very sorry that you have to play
Yeah.
this position. And like,
Yeah. Do you think he's not happy playing that position?
100%.
Do you think he's unhappy?
guys, 100%.
I think he's happy to be playing first grade every week, but he
100%.
would. I'm gonna say he would be more happy if he played
Yes.
first grade
Guys,
every
he's
week,
a playmaker.
playing 6,
You're
7,
telling me a
or
playmaker,
13.
playmakers have an ego. They want to fucking be the man.
100%.
You're telling me he's happy playing as a
Oh,
hooker?
I just
Second fiddle to Kurt Mann,
I
who's
just
a lock.
I just think that. But you've got Cam, you got Gordon, Cam Chum Tong,
Just play him. Cuz
you've
play the
got
guy.
Turpin, you've got
Turpin's
players that
injured.
are.
Turpin's injured.
Oh, there you go.
Because
So
just
you've got-
play
You
Gordon.
got hookers. You got out and out. You got out and out hookers.
I would love to
Play
see
'em.
Gordon, but Gordon also has the scoop problem in his hooker game.
Don't
But
scoop, brother. Just pass the ball, cuz far out.
but
as
no,
a hooker.
I
Play the game.
saw a lot of good from Bailey. Like
He
that.
ran a lot.
No,
I
but
was good.
even from his dummy half service, he was doing some of the dummy half trickery that you want to see, like the stuff that most hookers do, where they go, they shape like they're gonna go left, and then they go right. That does a lot to freeze the markers. You know what I mean? That does a lot to where the defenders are looking at the hooker, and they're
right.
looking at the guys in front of them as well, and they're looking at the hooker because they can't go until the hooker goes
But
right.
do you see in their long term?
No.
Zero IQ
No,
at
no,
hooker.
no.
And as a half,
Yeah, it's
if
'cause
you're
it
looking at the
doesn't come
line,
naturally to
you know,
him.
Cooper Cronk, like all these great halfbacks. I'm not saying he's going to be a great halfback. Inshallah he does. But they look at the line and they already know what the fuck's going on. They know
Yeah.
player by player.
Yeah.
They know who, where, what. Like, it just kept going to Galvin yesterday, cuz. Galvin, and listen, cuz, I know it's coach, but in the end of the day, well, if I'm a player, fuck the coach, cuz. Whatever's in front of me is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Galvin's the one running the team yesterday, man. But
Yeah,
they
it
both
looked like,
played like shit. Matt was even worse than Lachlan yesterday.
I know he was. I'm
That fucking kick with 7 minutes to go, where he just grubbed it on like third tackle for just no reason, and I'm like, "Cuz, what the fuck?"
I said he signed for you after that.
Yeah, when Burton passed the Talong, it was the first thing that went through my head. I'm like, this cunt, if he's met him already, you know
There
what I
was
mean?
fans in front of me saying, I asked them, like, why didn't you go for a field goal there?
I agree.
Put some scoreboard pressure, put it back onto the Eels.
Because
Back in
we
defense.
didn't go for a
We
field
have-
goal.
we
We
have
needed
two-
to last year.
We
I
have
remember.
2-3 good field goal kickers as well. Like,
know.
what are we doing, man?
think-
Like that was
yeah.
calling, but it just we lack a leader with IQ. Matt Burton, football IQ, not his strong suit,
Can I ask you a quick question?
which is
before we go?
okay. But pair him with someone that has football IQ. That's why I think him moving to center and him moving to lock or anything
I wanted to ask
like
you that
would
question.
be better than. And I think you got to look at the balance of the team. It's not that like Matt Burton is our best 6 in my opinion, but the way the team is configured now, it's like if you move him to center or move him to lock, which I would prefer center to be fair, but if you move him to either of those positions and have Lachlan, who is an out and out 6 and can't play any other position in my opinion, and you pair him with an actual 7.
Locke is a great 6.
Yeah, Lockie would be a great 6.
Great 6.
But please, he needs to work on his pass quality.
Yeah.
And I
20
don't,
years old.
20 years old,
20
of
years
course.
old. 20
But
years
I don't
old.
want him to go through the same thing that Matt's gone through right now, where
Yes.
the pass quality is exactly the same.
3 years, same shit. No
Like-
improvements, guys. No coach has ever went up to him and said to him, brother, this is what you need to improve on, and
Yeah.
showed us in the game.
Yeah.
Can I
But
ask- yeah, sorry.
what I really did like is we were trying shit. It just wasn't wasn't being executed well. Matt's throwing cutout passes, not being executed well. But imagine he does execute them well. That will level up our attack. Lockie fucked up like 2 or 3 cutout balls on the weekend. But we as a team never throw them. And some of them were actually on, in my opinion. He just didn't get it right. And as a 20-year-old, I just want to see him try that shit. I will give it to him. Like, and when it eventually does start working out, I'll be so happy. And it will be so much better for it. But overall, we should have won this game by 20-30. Big credit to Parramatta 100%. For actually having the balls turning up and competing. I think I like what Riles has done by I feel like the team is tightening, even though this group doesn't have a lot of
Huge
experience.
respect to Royals.
Doesn't have a lot of experience playing together. Like they just still turn up and compete. Like Joash, Samrani, I just love him so much, and I think you guys are building something good there. You just haven't had the full squad there to be
Yeah.
able to showcase
Yeah.
it.
And
You still have roster tweaking to do in that full package. Is not it.
Yeah.
Is that fan base patient? Are you patient? Like, how are you?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Like every fan
there
base.
are
elements
elements of the fan base that have had enough and are restless. I'm not.
You understand?
I understand. I mean, we're blooding in kids here.
Yeah.
We've got players that haven't even played 20 first grade games yet. 30.
As well, I
40.
didn't know, like, so many players'
Volkman,
names.
Ronald Volkman hasn't hit 20 first grade games yet.
He played good, I think.
Izzy Iongi, I think he's maybe 30. Kitoni Katonga, Josh Papali, Talon De Silva as well. Sometimes you see where you see the talent, you see the potential, but then, there's a lapse in concentration, there's a lapse in judgment. And then of course, there's a lack of go forward as well, where we're making 20, 30 metres a set, and that's where it gets a bit frustrating because it's like, we have the same amount of players on the field, we have the same amount of players in the same position as the opposition. Why can't we get the same go forward? But that said, it's a young core, it's a young nucleus, and look, there's a lot of injuries that I think we've had the most.
You've had the most, you and Brisbane.
Yes, I think maybe around 100 weeks combined worth of injuries. We lead. NRL Physio shout out for that table, bro. We're at, I think, combined 100 weeks.
Just Pezza,
That's fine, but
Moses.
Pezza tweaked his hammy again as well. So
in reserve grade?
Yeah, in reserve grade. So even back, I made it.
So that 1 year you've had him for is just
I came out and said this. I said, look, Ronald Volkman should be the 6 for the remainder of the season.
Because he's the one staying.
Because you're exactly right. Why would we continue to invest in someone who's not going to form part of our future? Look, we tried it. We tried the experiment. If I'm Parramatta, I don't do that ever again. I do not waste a season on someone or for
I think
a
it's
loan
a,
type
I think
I
it's
think
a
situation.
disrespect to the team. To be
Yeah,
honest.
but look, you can't control injuries as well. But there was a couple times as well where Pezza did one or two things that I don't think were respectful, I think, to the team or to the players in terms of on-field play, not off-field play. No. Where it was Easter Monday and he kicked on second or third, and that flipped the entire momentum back to the Tigers, and that killed us. That killed us because we were firmly in control of that game.
Especially when Moses is the guy that's your halfback.
And then you put a Gubber in at the back, out for 7 tackles on second or third, whatever it was, and it changed the whole momentum. And I knew from that moment the Tigers were going to come. But overall, to go back to yesterday, I was heartbroken at the end of that game. I was heartbroken, but upon further reflection, I was proud because there's a young core there. They're trying hard. The stats and the metrics look like a whole different story. It doesn't look like a 14-12 game. But there's guys there that are showing effort.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for. There's going to be lapses in concentration. There's going to be lapses in judgment as long as they're progressing.
Pick 3 players you're excited about for Parramatta future.
Number 1, hands down, Izzy Iongi.
Yeah.
Isaiah Iongi
He's
is going to be a superstar, and he's a Queenslander. So lucky for you Queenslanders, you've got Izzy Iongi. If, Ponga or Walsh aren't healthy at any point, he's going to be there. He's got Origin all over him as well. I reckon he's going to be free. He's a freak. The second player that I like, Samrani.
How good is he, bro?
Sam Rani, bro.
He's chased down yesterday on Connor Tracy.
Sam Rani has similar build to Adam Dewey, both Lebanese, of course. Their run meet, the way he runs the ball, the way he hits the line, he's not afraid of the contact. I wouldn't be going after Moses Suli. We're in talks with Moses Suli. I wouldn't be going after Suli. We've got Penasini, Samrani.
Perfect.
That's center
That's
pairing.
all you need.
And Samrani can start in the second row. He can come off the bench, but Samrani is starting to form part of our squad. The third player, this is going to be a bit controversial, but honestly, I think Talon De Silva,
Big time.
showed glimpses yesterday. He's shown glimpses the whole season, but he just has those brain snaps. He has those lapses in concentration and judgment.
Yeah.
The Tupanua.
2 penalties.
Escott.
2 penalties to lose the game.
Why'd you have to go high on Burton, bro? Go lower, go at the body.
It's experience, man.
Yeah, go
It's
at the body.
inexperience, bro.
Yeah,
But he's a great hooker.
and we signed a 4.5-year contract with him last year. He
Big
came
money.
over mid-season.
Massive money, but
Yeah.
I
21 years
cares?
old.
yeah.
We're that's probably the only one of the players that I've seen at the Eels that we're saying, look, we're going all in on you.
Go hard.
It's time for you to repay us. And I think Rolls is the guy, but Rolls is very patient.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
it
like
was a big decision to do that when you had Riley Smith. That was the
Yes.
thing where I was like, I couldn't believe you
Yeah.
guys signed him
He played
Yeah.
halfback for
'Cause-
you in reserve grade.
because Riley looked like he was like a mini Reed. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I was about to say that.
I
He's
just
a Reed prototype.
and I just
literally.
felt like you could have gone all in on him and nobody would have, because he's also a young player.
Yeah,
so
he
it's like
is.
I really wanted Talon because I felt like he was the type of hooker we needed, that zippy hooker out of dummy half.
Yeah.
But you guys paid a lot for him, and I think like he has the potential to become a top hooker in this league. But it's just all mental and experience things right now.
Yeah, he reminds me of Damien Cook.
Yeah, big time.
Coming
Darting
up
out,
and you're darting out.
The service needs some work.
Yeah,
and the decision making needs
exactly
some work.
right.
Even when
Yeah.
Cook was at his best, the service and decision making still
Hold on the
needed
ball
some
for too
work.
long. Cook was holding the ball for too long sometimes.
Going the wrong
Goes
way.
house. Exactly right.
Because
So,
every time he goes the wrong way, Moses fucking abuses him like
Talent.
verbally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Against the-
he's
against the
100% swearing
Cowboys?
at him.
Oh,
He's
bro, that
100%
game
swearing at him
killed
in Arabic, bro.
I love it.
that
bro.
game.
I love a halfback that
telling
controls
you
the team.
effing C word.
Yeah.
It was.
But he'll get there in the end, I
No,
think.
he will. So yeah, those three for me, and a special mention to Joash. He's all
He's got
heart.
something in it.
Basically, like the whole Dogs Juniors,
Dogs Juniors,
that
yeah.
you signed.
Kit Kat as well. Katoni Katonga. We've just
He's a
poached.
good player too, bro.
We've poached your whole. He's got a little bit of kick out in him, I think, but just some of his decision making as well. But again, he's still like 30, 40.
That
He
means
doesn't realize
that
how
means-
big he is, bro.
That means he has a bit of kick out in him with the decision making.
Yeah, he's got. He
Doesn't realise how
that's
big he
silly
is,
I
offload.
bro.
miss kick out, man. I really miss kick out.
we
honestly.
miss
We
kick
miss
out
it
in
a lot.
general.
That offload was silly, but
I
Let's
think
go,
I think
boys.
Yeah.
Dylan Walker. I'll give him a shout out all the
yeah.
time.
Dylan Walker, look, he might be leaving as well. So
To go
He-
where?
Yeah, Super League.
England.
What the fuck?
There's
I would
talks.
sign him in a fucking heartbeat,
Yes,
cunt.
Dylan Walker, again, special mention to him as well.
I would
But we're
sign
talking
him.
up and coming, so obviously
I know,
John
I
August
know,
was the back
I
end,
know.
but yeah, but
I
Dylan
just wanted to
Walker,
give him a shout out.
Yeah, I love
him
Dylan
and
Walker.
hitting that ball to Team Cam Brown was
Yeah,
hectic.
Tegan Brown as well in his debut was fantastic.
I was waiting on him, bro.
He was
Big boy, eh?
Oh, he's a
boys.
big boy. Can't wait.
Let's give a big mabruk, big shout out to Fosball. We're gonna move on.
I
away from
know,
the Bulldogs
fucking
and
out-
Origin, and we've done so long on this topic.
I
Had to
know.
cut it. But Fosball, he signs a 3-year deal. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Joe. And it just feels like they're flying, cuz they're so happy. Do you agree with Manly signing him or?
Yeah, 100%.
And I have a question:
Yes.
Is this a new thing, cuz no one's looking at the older coaches anymore? Everyone's looking for the younger players. Younger coaches. And watching Hello Sports' podcast, watching Tommy and Jake talk about foreign is just like so refreshing. And not only that, I watched the video on all the players imitating Foz.
That was funny.
Oh yeah, son. And I just felt like
Oh yeah, son.
yeah, I just felt like I would so love to be a part of that team. They love
Yeah.
him so much, they respect him, and there's no like doubt in their mind of their coach or their preparation or their game plan.
Yeah.
I think even if they lose, they're like, yeah, it's all good. We lost. We move on. We got a player. We got a guy that was fucking playing footy last year. It was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I I think the
Very
way
refreshing,
Pacific
cuz.
Championships
It's
was
very
playing Pacific
refreshing.
Championships for New
that's
Zealand.
true.
There's no more old. Like I feel like the game is moving on.
Well, the way the game's going, I think you got to be playing in the 6 again or exposed to the 6 again era to really get
understand
it. And I think the young coaches are the way to go. Or the players that have at least been assistants during this time, it's going to be very valuable. The old style of coaching is getting really difficult for these.
Like Bellamy's starting
Like,
to get frustrated.
Bro, like Flanagan, you saw 10 years ago, guy was one of the best coaches out there.
Bro.
Now really struggling with recruitment, with actual on-field coaching.
Yeah.
It's just this new era is tough to coach in if you don't really understand this style of footy that you have to play. It's like, look at basketball, mate. Like the players that played slow-paced basketball, the coaches that coached
Look at the Spurs coach.
yeah, just completely gone. Like
Missoula for the Celtics. They're all
The-
young,
yeah.
all young
Young.
guys.
But even like Pop, right? Like Pop literally changed his game. Like he used to play the slowest paced basketball ever. Then 2014, I'm just gonna become like the best coach that like the best European style coach, better than anyone in Europe, and apply it in the NBA.
That's
And
so
they ran with a fast motion style offense, ran a stacked Heat team off the park with fucking all old players.
That's the difference
adaptation.
between
You know what I
the
mean?
good coaches
But
and the elite ones
that's
as
the
well.
difference.
Regardless
Great
of age.
elite coaches can adapt.
Yes, correct.
You can see which ones are elite and which ones are not.
And, Webster.
Ivan was elite
Yep.
in the old style of football where it was slower paced and tough, gritty, and he's elite, even more elite in the new style of football
Oh, yeah.
with 6
He can
against,
finish
set
in 10
restarts, less penalties, and just faster style of play. There is a massive difference, bro.
Agree.
And I think that's why Foreign gets it. Even when Foreign was playing, like the later years, he adapted
He
his
adapted,
game.
that's right.
At the Dogs, the guy was getting fucking hammered every week. He's getting injured, scoring fucking
He
tries.
doesn't care.
But he had to fucking, if he's gonna, how the fuck did he play 5 more years after his stint with the Dogs.
He was broken at the
He
Bulldogs.
was literally broken. The guy played like fucking 30 games in
hurt
2
full
years,
time.
bro.
2-3 years.
You know what I
2
mean?
years, yeah.
And he played more games the first season with fucking with Manly.
Yeah.
When he went back to Manly, he played more games then than he did his whole year, his whole tenure at the Dogs, because he changed the way he was doing things. He said, listen, I have to adapt because my body's saying no more running into the line like a psychopath. I have to change my game and adapt. Now his coaching style, it's like,
Adapting.
it's not even really X's and O's. It's more man management, I think. The players have somebody that they like and they respond to, and he's encouraging players to do things that they weren't doing under Seabold, because he's barely had time to coach the team. It's not like he was assistant, you know what I mean? It's
Nothing. He just came straight in, bro.
He just came straight in, dude. He's not.
I'll be very
and it's
excited to see you
working.
next year. I want to know. I would like to see you next year.
And
how it is.
I see that type of coaching, and I'm like, dude, that would be perfect in Origin, because in Origin you have not a lot of time to make a difference. You need to be able to man manage and less X's and O's, more getting the players up for the game and understanding.
That's why I feel good.
like,
Was unbelievable,
yeah,
man. Fuck
dude,
me, he's
get
his
them
fucking
up.
speeches before our Origin game. No matter if he just walked into the room, would fucking fire you up. So
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
right.
be their next victim.
yeah.
We're gonna be the next victim. We got him in 2 weeks after the buys, and
Oh,
it's
we're
gonna be a
beat
tough
him. We're gonna
game.
beat him. We're gonna beat him. Connor Tracy's gonna play lock. Alhamdulillah. He's very lucky I didn't start him on Connor Tracy. Anyway, thoughts on the game, boys? Mainly South.
They were just a class above Souths, eh?
South. What do you think of
Souths
South?
are
man?
just a bit broken, and they're just. And
They have to
again, I will fucking speak about this vocally nonstop. Great coaches make bad decisions, and I'm telling you, Wayne Bennett dropping Peter Mamouzelos for like
Jai Gray as well the week before.
I just don't
Yeah.
fucking get it, brother. He's their best hooker on the team. Better than Brandon Smith. Better than fucking Bronson Garlic and Adam fucking Elliott. He's better than all of them.
Played for a bit.
Adam Elliott was playing before Cheese came back. It was Bronson Garlic and Adam fucking Elliott. You tell me, like when he was playing for the Dogs, that this guy would be playing hooker. I would say, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I don't care how great Wayne Bennett is. He's dropped the ball on this one. Why is this? Peter Mamouzelos is so far above reserve grade. It's not even funny.
I mean, there's a place. I know a team that needs.
I know a
great
team that
hooker.
needs a fucking hooker and has a
And
big
the
Wog
Greeks and the
fan
Lebs
base.
can-
He will bring them together, cuz they're going to be selling euros and kebabs at the same shop.
You're also
Has,
taboo,
has,
brother.
there, has there been something that's come out though about,
No.
about him? An attitude thing, something happened behind the scenes.
No.
I think
Is there something-
Bennett's just old school, probably
let's
just
be
trying to
honest
think
here.
about.
They re-signed him till the end of next year, and he's on a lot of money.
There you go then.
That's the way I see it. Is
The
them
intentions they
trying
wanna ship
them?
him.
I think they're
Trying to ship him out.
My opinion. No one's told me this shit. No, I just feel like they are. I don't think it's an attitude thing. I think his attitude is good. We actually interviewed him early on in the year. The way
We
he
had him on
described
Oh,
it.
I know. I haven't anything as well myself.
it's
It's just
not
more
like
like, you know, why is someone who is like you
So
said
much
an
quality.
out and out hooker? And you got guys like Adam Elliott and
Yeah.
the cheese.
But he would
and all
make
these
Cody
guys.
Walker's life so much. Cody Walker, they've fed us.
Yeah, he's
So fast.
showing signs.
Yeah, I think he's a good hooker,
He
man.
shows signs that he can go.
I don't know what
I
it is
think-
with these
I
old
think-
He's a
coaches, bro.
goer.
They're just stubborn, cuz.
No, I just think this one is. I think this one is a business decision. I think they're just trying to get that. I don't know if they. I don't know, bro. They got cheese. You know what I mean? And when he's healthy, I guess he's a good hooker.
Well, you got Jack White on the back end of the contract as
Fuck,
well.
it's bad, dude.
So maybe there's, like I said, there's probably issues with their cap where they're struggling
Yeah,
to manage it.
that's
I mean,
what I
they signed
think.
Payne Haas as well. So
Payne Haas coming as well. Yeah, good
exactly
shout.
right.
So
So,
they're
I,
trying
just,
to
I just
clear-
think they're
Yeah.
trying to clear cap space. You know
Mate,
what I mean?
yo, they're
But
listening, cuz.
at the expense of out and out hookers,
I'll
though,
tell you
like-
An
something.
out and out hooker, and
I know a
their
club
se-
that did
and
that.
their current seven,
It's currently struggling, brother.
and their
Yeah.
current seven.
Boys,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Souths, just quickly, last thing, I think they need to turn a corner or else their season is just going to spiral down a bit. I know
They need Troll back,
they need
bro.
Troll back ASAP.
Can I do a quick shout out to
course.
South Sydney? They named Jai Arrow in their reserves.
Yes.
Yeah.
But big shout out to Dry Arrow.
Yeah, shout out, thoughts and prayers, mate, to you and your family. Yeah, just, I mean, there's
Even
no
the
words.
boys down at Warm, I
Yeah,
know a
man.
few boys that own Warm and Feel Good Burgers. They did a great thing last weekend. I think
Yeah.
all the profits, or I can't remember exactly, but they raised a lot of money
Amazing.
for Dry Arrow. They don't know him. They don't support Souths.
Yep.
Just literally out of their own goodwill, some good brothers.
Yeah.
So shout out to the boys down
Yeah.
there. But
yeah, good
even
touch.
even
Great
watching
touch.
Joe
I think
Arrow
that's
had on-
lovely.
yeah. I think even Joe Arrow, watching him, like, I'm a New South Wales fan, cuz, you know what I mean? We don't like
Yeah,
Queenslanders,
of course.
but he's a fucking warrior and he's a champion.
Yeah,
How he's
he is.
handling this all, and I just hope that everything becomes so much easier for him, and we always honor him and always honor anyone that's gone through anything like this. And NRL's now doing dry July.
Dry
I think
July.
Dry July.
Dry July.
Fucking great.
So that's
movement.
official.
I think
Yes.
it's official. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
great. I
Yes.
I
love
think
that,
they
man.
need to do
They
shit
announced-
instead
yes.
of gambling and sponsor. Just do something for a good cause, and I think it's great to see.
And
that.
then I
Yeah.
think it's perfect because, like, on another
don't lose
note,
it, right?
last year, July, everybody stopped doing
They
it.
forgot about.
They forgot
celebrating-
about it.
The try celebrations.
I bet you none of them are gonna forget about it now because it's for one of
No,
their
they're
brothers,
gonna-
But
bro.
even if you scored a
They'll-
forward pass try, you
Yeah,
celebrate
they're
that
gonna-
shit.
Cause yeah,
But
bunker,
right-
let every motherfucking try in you, dog. All right,
Yeah.
like
They're gonna
do
write
it for Jai, bro.
They're gonna write Joel on their forearms. They're gonna
gotta
do
go.
whatever it is, point to it, whatever it is, shout out, whatever it is.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a great
Even
touch
for
for
his
South. but
family, bro. I hope
Yeah.
that it's everything
Yeah.
becomes so much easier for them. It's very
Un-
hard.
unimaginable. And again, thoughts and prayers again. And
Yeah.
a great touch from South Sydney to put him on the reserves.
Even the Broncos, I think, did as well.
Oh, they're,
Because they're
they're
versing each
putting
other
him
this
on.
week.
They're putting him on top of the. Yeah, him.
the
I think he's
the
playing
Bronco.
number.
Yeah,
The
And
Broncos.
he's
because
playing
I think he
number.
was their junior.
He did play for
Yes, he
them
played
as
for
well.
Broncos as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Under Wayne Bennett.
All right, boys. Melbourne, Newcastle. This was this was like one of the funnest games I've watched in a long time. It was just like ping pong, cuz.
I know.
Melbourne here, Newcastle here, Melbourne here.
My
One
tip
of-
was wrong there. My tip was wrong
you
here.
said Newcastle?
I said Newcastle by like 20. Remember? I thought they'd blow them out.
I think I
but
tipped
they're
Melbourne once.
they're
too.
their own worst enemies with the errors right now, bro. The last couple of weeks.
Bro, Ponga and Munster were having a crack, and I love that
let's
shit.
talk about that one.
Yeah.
That looked bit more.
Bit serious.
There was some
than
malice
what-
there,
than what
bro.
the surface.
I heard- you hear the
than
reports?
Yeah.
Munster was not happy with Ponga's decision to do that tackle on Kohler, which cost them game one.
Well, there you
He was
go.
very fucking angry about that.
That was more than meets the eye. That one. Cam Munster launching at him.
I think it's a good thing for Queensland, bro.
100%.
100%. This is why I jays him up, cuz.
Hey, we'll get him up. We'll get him up.
But even Munster in the interview after said, yeah, like on Wednesday night he's my mate, but he's not my mate now. So
There you go.
like no love.
But that was another,
Straight
but that
raw
was another
dog.
response as well. But maybe like
That's
you
an
know, he's
uncle
going to see
response.
it.
That's a assassin
I
response,
don't care
mate.
if you're my nephew.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he goes. Carlin's going to see that, and
Jay
that's a
up
message to him when you're coming into camp.
I don't know. Could be some rift in
No,
in
no,
camp.
no,
cuz I like
No
it.
rift, no rift. It's
No.
good. It's good. You want some fucking fire in your fucking
No,
team,
no,
bro.
I'm trying to like.
I don't mind players
trying to
arguing,
find
bro.
out
Just
this
ma-
guy's-
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
stir the pot.
Cause you're trying to stir it, lad. You're trying to stop jinxing us, man.
Anyway,
I'm
that
waiting for
was-
their annual. Oh, they got the stomach bug. I'm waiting for it every year.
They should tie up Ponga's hands. Doesn't need him anymore. I think
Yeah.
the NRL's maybe giving him clearance just to
Yeah.
like.
just knock it.
Yeah,
one.
just the
I mean, his
shoulder,
coach
the
is
shoulder
Billy
to the
Slater.
ball.
That was crazy.
the shoulder to the ball is
if he
kinda
got- if he-
crazy.
If he got that wrong,
Dude, if you got that wrong, I was fucked.
oh my gosh. There
Crazy
wouldn't have been a 23% discount on the charge.
Yeah, I think
I think it was 29.
it was a mad
Yeah,
game,
21,
bro.
whatever it is, whatever
This
the
was-
percentage it is.
It was a fun game, bro.
This was fucking game
This
of
is
the
what I
round,
like
bro.
about the new rules. We get scorelines like this, but it's actually a fun game. And Newcastle with the long range tries, cuz I don't think anyone's coming close to them with that shit.
Yeah.
They're just having fun.
Yeah, shout out Jermaine McEwen, bro. I knew the voices told me you were gonna score. The voices told me you were gonna score, bro.
Even Bellamy
The
wasn't.
the Fletcher boys.
Yeah.
Hunt, Sharp. I love Fletcher Sharp.
Hunt's not bad. Like
No,
I was
Fletcher
hearing
Hunt's good.
people talk mad shit about him. Now listen,
No,
I don't
no,
like
no.
him in the centers.
Even Fletcher Sharp
The
got,
game against the Roosters, that was a nightmare for any player.
Yeah, yeah.
Fletcher Sharp got origin shouts this year.
He is
But Fletcher
he's
Sharp,
all
because
over
of the
him. Fletcher Sharp.
versatility, dude, he could play like one center,
Anyway,
wing.
he's playing on the wing
like,
as well.
You know what I mean? I trust Fletcher.
I love Fletcher
yeah,
Sharp.
He's
building
like
something
he
very
reminds me a lot of Pappenhausen, bro.
Even
Yeah,
Dylan Brown.
yeah, it's the mullet is
Yeah.
flowing in.
But like the
in-
speed and the
Yeah.
acceleration's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
his IQ as well with the
yeah.
ball as well.
Shout out to Jerome Hughes. Shout out to Harry Grant. Had a great game. I think
Jerome was amazing,
Jerome was
dude.
fucking. That's the Jerome I love to watch, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been very down a bit, man. He's been trying, but the team's not on the same page as him. But
He had shoulder problems.
yeah, he's been injured as well. But yeah, man, even Newcastle, they're building something. great.
Stefano's been massive, bro.
Stefano, yes, shout
You
out
can
to
give
him.
him his
We-
flowers,
yeah,
bro.
we-
Yeah,
yeah,
big time, bro.
He scored that try.
Yeah,
at the start.
scored at the first try of the season and first try of
See,
the
if, that's-
game.
if he does shit like that all the time, cuz he's an instant origin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
agree.
I'm surprised. There wasn't much conversation
It's
about
because
him.
Bellamy's not in the camp.
It was Bellamy. That's why I got him.
Well, Bellamy
Well,
picked him.
Frank Panisi's in the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's
he
not
probably
Bellamy.
wants-
It's
he
not
probably wants
Craig,
him to
bro.
play for Melbourne.
Frank
But-
Frank
I
Panisi's
think-
one of the more influential guys in the game.
Yeah, but Craig's probably called Laurie's like, hey, bro, I need all the help
need
I
all
can
the
get,
help I can
cause
get,
I can't have no more players missing in Origin.
maybe. That's actually a fair theory.
So I was kind of.
But I just think him not being directly involved in the camp is and
It's a
in the
fair-
team
it's
is.
a fair. It's a fair.
I think it
theory.
was Stefano really. Sorry, I thought it was Wayne. I thought it was Craig really pushing Stefano
Yeah.
for Stefano last year.
Now, boys, Raiders and the Chooks, 26-0.
Jeez.
What is going on with Ricky's Raiders, lad?
You know,
they need a weak guard
I'd
dog. I think
just
they
shout
should
out-
sign one.
Hey, they got the same amount of wins as us.
Oh shit.
No, but
That's bad.
like
That's bad.
think about that, bro.
And they got Hudson Young
Yeah.
and fucking all these.
Ethan
centers
Strange and
wingers
Kyle
Ethan
Weeks and-
Strange.
Can I say something about
Tom
that?
Starling.
I had concerns with, or I still have concerns now, and I'm not sure why, but I guess I can somewhat understand this. Ethan Strange playing on the right hand side. Ethan Strange is an out and out left-sided player, and you saw the damage he was doing last year. And I get Ethan Sanders is a left-footed kicker as well, so that's why they've got him on the left. But surely as a halfback, and look, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm putting this out there. Surely as a halfback, you can play
Both
on the
sides.
right side and be a left-footed kicker.
I know. Like
Surely, and I get Ethan Sanders is young,
Even for
maybe
last
Ricky,
tackle.
So-
maybe Ricky Stewart is giving him some time, but it's ruining the whole dynamic of this squad.
I think so too. I think it's like, would you rather hinder one of your best players, or would you rather
Yeah.
make it easier for the young player to
Spoon
play
feed
his
the new
role?
guy.
Yeah.
Me personally, as a coach, I would always prioritize making sure my best players are in the best position to succeed.
But why can't last tackle just switch? Cause
You get too much running, bro.
No, it'd be too hard. But I think
these blokes are not fit enough, man.
you're, again, this is probably a bit harsh, but as a professional footballer, you'd like to think that should be able to know to kick on the right side as a
For me,
left-footed
it's simple.
kicker.
Cause Ethan Strange
what I
last year
mean?
was freakish for
You're
him.
finding your zones. You're able to kick your zones, find your zones.
Look, you're too used to Moses, brother.
Oh,
You're
Mitchell
too used to
Moses,
Mitch,
my
bro.
goodness
No, but
me.
what I'm saying is
But,
Ethan
but
Strange
it's
was
like,
unbelievable last year, Fred.
yeah, and
Fucking go to your
he's been
strengths, cuz.
unbelievable this year, and he's
Yeah.
still playing on the wrong
Wrong
side.
side.
I just think if
Yeah.
you played him on the left and on the same side as Hudson Young, you would have a lot more success.
Yeah.
The team is struggling to
They're
score
able to
points.
score points against the
Yeah,
Chooks,
they're struggling.
They're struggling to
Who
score
league
points,
points.
brother.
Zilch as well.
Yeah.
that's very disgusting.
Yeah.
Marky
For-
Mark, I
For
feel
one at Premier as well, you had guys like obviously but like the guys that were coming through like Ata Mariota. They're missing Simi Sasangi.
like
Massively.
badly. He was big for them, but he was big for
Noah
them.
Martin started the season off fantastic
Yeah.
as well. He's been
Supercoach
hurt.
Yeah, but they have Zach Hosking, who's arguably
as
a
well.
better player to like fill in for Martin.
I was
But
burning when they
yeah.
signed him, bro.
But
I really
yeah.
wanted Hosking at the Bulldogs.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
the thing is I just think they're hindering themselves a little bit, and I think there's another young seven coming up through the rank, like waiting for his shot, and Kobe Black, bro. And I'm like, Sanders is good, but when is Kobe gonna get the run in?
Yeah, well, that's actually a good shout as well because I think I've a few Canberra fans, or know a few Canberra fans who are advocating, not because they think Sanders is a bad player, but
No.
I think they're saying, let's see what Kobe can do.
I feel like it's a good fan base.
I
that
just
debut.
Because
I
there
met him
was-
recently as
There
well.
was some talk early on that there was maybe Sanders was maybe going to the Dragons, but that's obviously been
Change now.
that's obviously no longer a thing
Metcalf.
because Metcalf is on his way there. But I think it'll happen eventually though. If Canberra can't make the 8, Kobe Black will
They
start to
should
feature.
start him.
Yeah, mate, I just think it's.
can't make it,
I
man.
think
Yeah.
I have him as like a generational talent. And I told him to his face, like I'm like, dude, I can't like.
Well,
I met him in Origin and I got to talk to him for about 5-10 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I could not believe that whole.
Brisbane are saying now that Jonah Pezzett is, in essence, I said Jonah Pezzett is our guy over Kobe Black.
Yeah. And I get it. Jonah Pezzett was great in that finals series against
But
the
Jonah
finals
Pezzett's
game
the
against
sixth
us.
Was that a big enough sample size?
But it's very small sample size. Jonah, I just think Kobe, they actually had Adam Reynolds tutoring this bloke for years. You know what I mean? And they've thrown all that development and all that resources away
Didn't
Exactly
they
right.
for a
have
player
Dearden?
that someone
Yes.
else developed.
Didn't
Adam
they have
Reynolds-
Dearden?
Adam Reynolds,
Yeah.
yes, that didn't. And Adam Reynolds isn't going to be.
He's not gonna be there for much longer.
He's not going to be. He's not
Yeah.
going to be guiding. He's not going to be mentoring Pezzett.
No.
So
Exact-
literally, going to be, and Pezzett has had little to no first grade time as well at the Eels. Obviously, for injury reasons being the main.
But where are
sort
they
of-
going to play him?
And
As
it's
a
all,
halfback?
and it's
the 7.
Yeah.
But they've signed Tom Duffy as well.
yeah, man. It's like, and the thing is Kobe's similar to Adam Reynolds in like size, play style, kicking game. Like
Kobe's a halfback, not a
Kobe's
fullback.
a fucking. He can play whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want him to. But his
a freak of
kicking
nature.
game is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
He's He's Brisbane's Mitchell Woods.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he was Mitchell Woods learning 3 years under fucking Adam Reynolds. You know what I mean? Which is a crazy guy to. That's a great player to be able to learn your trade off of.
Mitchell's Drew Hutchinson, lad.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
I think. Yeah,
But
I
I think Kobe, and I don't know. I can't remember if Kobe kicks with his left or right, but I don't care, bro. He's one of the players that won't matter. His kicking game is that good, and I just think
Brisbane
he's
have
made
some
for. He's made for. He's just an NRL player.
Was Sam Walker at Brisbane?
No, he was a Brisbane. He
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't a fit. They signed him from essentially he was in school.
Yeah.
He was Australian schoolboys.
But his uncles or his dad or his brother, someone played for
Shane.
Shane Walker.
Shane's his father.
Yeah, he has lineage to the Broncos, I think.
Yeah.
But
Shane played. Shane played.
but
for-
Roosters,
Shane played for the-
Roosters
for
signed
the
him
Broncos.
before any club could
But
get
they
their
played for
hands
the
on.
Roosters as well, the Walkers.
One
of them-
Chris.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
think
Chris.
so. I can't say. I can't remember.
Chris
No,
Walker.
I remember him.
But-
Chris Walker
That shit
played.
jersey.
But
I hated
Sam, I remember when they broke the
Siemens.
story. They broke the story of they signed and spent big money on a 16-year-old kid.
But credit to Canberra. They swooped straight away. They swooped
Yeah, you should have gone for Kobe.
like a thief in the night.
You should have gone for Kobe.
Well, we've got a guy called Lorenzo Talatino.
I know about Lorenzo, mate, and he's Italian. I'm pretty sure as well.
Talatina?
I think so.
No, he may have some Italian in him, but I know he's definitely an Ireland.
Yeah, I know it looks like an islander, but the name is just the biggest. It's just the biggest.
Talatina.
We got Alex Conti too, which I'm pretty stoked
Yes,
about.
I saw an
Boys,
article about him today as well.
Yeah, big shout out to Marky Mark. I want to move on because
Yeah,
the next
he's playing
game
Origin too.
is literally, not the game after is very exciting. But yeah, shout out to Marky Mark. He was unbelievable in that game, and
Yes.
now he gets his Origin call up. Hopefully, he gets to play because it's his
Yeah,
his last year.
might find his way onto the field.
Yeah, I reckon he will, bro. I have this feeling. Cowboys and the Dolphins, 40-14. Because the Dolphins, when they want to attack, they will just have fun. Quick thoughts on the game.
When they're in the zone, you can't really. It's
can't
hard
stop
to
them.
play with him, bro. Hard to play with them. Hard to play against them.
They remind me of the Denver Broncos under Peyton Manning, where they were just
You're
scoring.
an NFL guy. I'm not an
no,
NFL
yeah,
guy.
it was just to give you just the analogy there is the fact that they'll literally putting
No
on
problem.
40, 50 points a game, and that's obviously huge in the NFL.
Yeah, NFL's crazy.
So there was they actually made the Super Bowl that year and lost, but it's high octane. It's
Not sustainable.
so scary. No, I don't think so.
In this game as well.
Well, they've shown so far that they can put points on
Anyone.
with absolute ease. And I love, and I'm sure you guys will agree, I love the way Izzy Katoa and Nikorima combine.
Nikorima compliments him
It's
so much.
so fluid. And that he does that little sneaky sort of short ball when they done it,
Nikorima?
they did it against the Bulldogs where
Yeah.
Izzy Katoa, Nikorima, that short ball or that short swoop.
Asako too. I think he's gonna be a big loss from next year.
Yeah,
A
huge
massive loss because the
Bostock.
goal
But
kicking
Bostock's a
cars.
freak as well.
They
but-
put the points on because of the fucking goal kicking, bro. Like he's a laser beam, bro. Bostock's gonna be
His kicks
massive.
are fun as
If
well.
they lose Averillo, that's gonna be I know.
I think it's almost done.
I think he's gone to the Tigers for
Yeah.
a decent bit of coin as well.
It's almost done.
7.5.
But
3 years.
it's like I would have kept him knowing that Isako's leaving because you can just play Bostock on him. But Bostock's a machine, bro.
Yeah.
Herbie's a machine.
They have good
The
team.
game was close and then it wasn't.
Apparently, the Dolphins have the most Origin representatives.
5.
I think
No,
for Queensland.
Roosters, yeah, for Queensland, it's Roosters.
Roosters have
for
7.
Who's Roosters?
The Dolphins have 5.
Collins.
Mark Collins,
Markey,
Mark
oh,
Radley,
Teddy.
Robson, Teddy,
Yeah.
and Sam Walker.
But for Queensland, it's 5 players.
Yeah, they have the most.
which
Four
is
Queensland teams, yeah, Dolphins have
Literally, but they just freaking spawned a couple years ago and they got most of the.
yeah.
yeah.
Which is
Well,
crazy,
I mean,
bro.
shout out to Christian Wolf. I think there was a bit of pressure on him as well to deliver.
Yeah,
and
after
I think,
Bennett.
yeah, particularly. And I think last year was a bit of a flop. And the way they started this year was all there was a bit of concerns. I was ready to launch a video about the Dolphins and what's going on, but
I don't think.
they've come good.
But
And
the
My personal
problem
opinion, I
is-
don't think they're sustainable, bro.
They always fizzle out at the end of the year because they don't have the squad depth.
well,
But they do
that's
now,
it.
bro.
But
They
now
don't
they're
have
getting
depth.
it.
They're getting it now, bro.
It's coming. It's exactly there is that depth.
It's just
there.
they got to build it, man. It's not their fault they don't have squad depth. They could only do so much. But I feel like
Even with their first 5 years,
this
gonna
year's
be
been
amazing.
good.
But
This year's been good.
Donahue, like the Oren Keeleys, the
Yeah.
Ray Stones.
The Ray
I love him,
Raymond
Stones.
Raymond
You missed
Stone.
Raymond Stone, mate.
missed that bloke, bro.
When he done his ACL.
Harold.
Against Melbourne, yeah.
Golden Point. Ray
Then he
Stone,
scored
bro,
the try and he done his ACL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he sidestepped. I don't forget that, Ray. I don't forget that, bro.
The
Raymond.
Cowboys. Anything to speak about on the game with the Cowboys?
They're just missing Tom, bro.
Tommy didn't.
Yeah,
answer, you
they're
reckon?
really
How
missing
about that
Tom.
fucking Tom Chester try? What are we doing in RL? What's going on?
I got to look at the yeah, I know that was bullshit.
Come on,
And
guys,
McKaylee, I don't know what happened to him, but he came off injured. I was at a Bucks party this night, so it was a bit hard for me to watch.
Yeah, I don't watch this game properly. But
Oh,
I just remember seeing the Dolphins just go.
I was getting ready for dinner as well, but I did watch.
Sahdam, bro.
Yeah, I'll back. No, I did watch a fair bit of the game, and yeah, honestly, it was just the Dolphins were
Dolphins
just
too
way
good.
too dominant, and obviously them and the Cowboys, to be fair, being the main beneficiaries of the rule changes. But I think the defense for both teams is the point of question. It's going to be the point of question the back
For a
end of the
long time.
season and in finals if both teams can manage to sneak in.
Boys, this one is the game I want to talk about because what the fuck? The Titans and the Broncos. Honestly, like watching that game, bro, I was cheering my lungs out. You would have thought I was BKR Sports, cuz.
How good were the Titans this week?
Bro, I was
having his
losing.
commentary over the game.
He was going, oh, did they?
They put a clip of the
I
this
seen his stream.
this isn't the real commentary. No, they posted a clip of Keanu Kinney scoring, but instead of the game commentary,
It's BKR?
it's him in the background, like just screaming his
Bro,
lungs out. I was so happy for him. He's literally overseas, still watching every Titans game.
Bro, honestly, I felt like a Gold Coast Titans fan because they played with everything. And you know what I love, bro, and I miss him, Curtis fucking Morin.
I know.
What a guy.
BKR can Blaze can vouch what I told. He didn't know much about Morin.
He's
And
a
I told
pitbull.
him. And I
Pitbull,
told him,
bro.
I'm
He's
like,
literally
dude,
the perfect bulldog.
you're gonna say this. You're like, if only every player ran like this guy does.
Oh,
And he changed the mentality big
Didn't
time.
he
The
score,
guy,
Joe?
he scored.
he scored.
Curtis
That's
Morin
his
scored.
third try of the year, I think. And he's just an energizer bunny, bro. He comes on,
He's a pitbull.
and he just runs amok. He's just the leg speed, the toughness. He plays like a guy that's 7 foot tall, and wouldn't even be 6 foot
He's
tall.
a
I
freak,
reckon.
bro. He's a freak.
Yeah.
I miss him. We miss him, and I'm so glad that he's
How
at
good
a
at
place
lock
now.
would he have been for us?
That's-
Just in the middle,
He's
just
just
running.
so glad. I'm just so glad he's at a place that appreciates him. And fair enough, we had in the position that he's probably going to play in, we had a lot of undersized mobile forwards, right? But I just love the way that he played football.
He always
And the
brought his 100%,
Titans
bro.
needed that, and they got that, and it just helped them carry them into this win, right? I've been very vocal about what I think about the Titans this year, and I'm telling everybody, and I will keep telling them, they are not a bad team.
Yeah.
People will think these guys are bad. I know you're going to say that because they put 50 on you, but sorry.
No,
but it's But
You're
no,
right.
I'm just stirring it.
No,
I'm
no,
just
of course,
stirring
of
it.
course.
But I'm like, I've been saying this. There have been time and time again where the Titans of old would go down 14 points, go down 16 points, and down tools completely, and then concede 40, 50. There have been plenty of times this year where I'm like, okay, Titans, what are you going to do? How are you going to respond to this lead? I've seen it in this game. I saw it against the Warriors. I saw it against, I think they versus the Roosters did the same thing. I've seen it time and time again where you think they're going to down tools and get flogged like they always do for the last decade, get hammered. Whenever they go down by a little bit, but anytime they face any of adversity, they get hammered.
They got Hannah now, yeah?
Yeah, Josh Hannah.
Hannah,
I think
yeah.
And
honestly,
now,
I think
and
he's done a
that's
great job.
he's just changed the mentality, and they now defensively will still rise to the occasion when they're down by 14, when they're down by 16. Again, I was watching the game, and I watched the game afterwards because I had to, because how could I not? Bro, the Broncos made so many fucking line breaks at the start, but the scramble was there, the effort was there,
Oh, yeah,
the
even in the second
communication
half,
was there.
Second half, because the Titans were defending with their
Yeah,
life, bro.
but they're getting broken. They're getting broken through and recovering and getting broken through and recovering. They've clearly worked on their defense so much. I'm like, I would be proud of them even if they lost this game. But it just would feel so sweet for the Titans fans to be able to celebrate this win against the
One of
Broncos.
their best wins, bro. One of their best
Yeah,
wins. Because
And Keanu Kinney,
That Keanu
that
Kinney.
try at the end was literally one of the tries of the season, if not the try of the season, when you account for context.
it's different when you
And
watch highlights.
you guys know how much I love Keanu Kinney, bro.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
different when
freak.
you watch highlights. And
He's
when
the
you watch
Matrix,
that shit
bro.
live.
I think as well, any organization starts from the top, and I think not many people are talking about Scott Sattler coming in.
Is he?
The
is
GM,
he-
he's the GM of football. They made the decision towards the end of last year, I'm pretty sure. He's come in, and Scott Sattler's a winner. He's a winner. And
old school, bro.
old school. And it was actually, for the Eels job, it was actually between Hannah and Riles.
Oh, well.
So we obviously went Riles, and I'm
Happy.
in Riles. I trust.
You should be happy with that still.
100%. I love Riles. I think
I remember the Hannay rumours.
he's
I
a 10.
remember.
I think he's a 10, 15 year coach of the Eels minimum. Riles. That's my.
You back him.
Yeah, I'm backing him. So for the Titans to bring in Hannay, first of all, I loved it, and second of all, I think it was good to have fresh faces, fresh players to come in together and build something from the bottom.
Yeah, enough jib-rocking shit, bro. Enough just patching up. They were just
Arama
patching up.
Howe, Cooper Bai. Arama Howe, I love Arama Howe.
Yeah, bro, I love him too.
Cooper Bai.
What a name too. Adamahal.
Oh yeah, but they say Hole. The commentators say Hole, but Arama, because after the first 3 rounds, I was saying, look,
He should start.
I'm staying patient. I'm staying patient with the Titans. I don't think this team. You got your Tinos, you know, and then of course Kinney, Jaden Campbell's a freak as
Brimson,
well.
And he hadn't played yet.
Yes, he hadn't played. So they're a franchise that I think you might see them bear the fruits of their labor, particularly next year. I think all the groundwork is going to come to fruition
With maturity as well.
next year.
I agree. And I love what they're doing with Tino. He's playing a more mature role, a lot of ball
Yes.
playing, less
Yes.
minutes, but like he's making it easier for everybody else. Cooper Bai is a fucking weapon, bro.
Yeah, and they've got some talent as well.
Young players,
You know, Jaden the Groot
Yeah.
coming through as well. He's a
I
good,
rated him as well.
he's
last year. He was
a
last
good
year.
player, and it's difficult for him to make his way into the squad. And what do you do?
Jojo's made
Jojo
massive,
as well.
massive improvements year
Origin.
by year, and yeah, now he's playing Origin.
I can't get over that
He's been
Keanu Kinney
rewarded.
try, bro. I
Like
can't get over
Keanu
Yeah.
Kinney, man, there's just something about this kid, bro, and like I get a very good vibe from him, man. Like I just know he's gonna be an amazing player. He's an amazing player now, but
Even
he's
after
I
the
think he's
interview-
gonna be an all-time great Gold Coast Titan.
Wow, if he stays there, bro, that's
Yeah, I think he's gonna be an
Yeah.
all-time
that
great Gold
legacy's up for
Coast
grabs,
Titan, bro.
cuz he can grab that shit.
Well, that's
bro.
the thing.
And I think he's just a good
Yeah.
kid in a place
Great
where there's a lot of
interview after.
temptation and a lot of distraction. I think he's a good kid. He's got, you can just tell this guy's got a great heart on him, and I just wish him the best, bro. And I think this kid, the way he plays rugby league, it's like inspiring. He never stops, bro. And hearing him talk about his vulnerabilities, like on the footy show, like on the
Matty Johns.
Fletcher and Hindy and
Oh,
Matty
yeah.
John show. And I love the honesty from him.
Accountability, bro. He's
and I
owning
just-
up to all his mistakes.
Yeah,
Exactly, and
course.
that's if I have a young player that's in my team talking like that, it just gives me
Hope.
a lot of hope, a lot of positivity about the way his career is going to go, bro.
Well, let's call it for what it is, but the city of the Gold Coast has, like you said, a lot of distractions, a lot of temptations.
And we've seen it with players. How many players go there and just become nothing?
Oh, it's crazy, and I think it's a challenge that they've struggled to overcome ever since their inception. And I think now when you have guys like Satley there, who's just a winner, he just
You
knows.
fuck around, you know, you're gonna hear
Yeah,
it.
there's no fucking around.
Yeah.
Hannah, who's come in, fresh face, fresh attitude,
Harmony
knows
is
you
big.
can't muck around. You can't fuck around. You can't sit there and be complacent, regardless of whatever city you're in.
Mistraining. this
No
one.
one's. I don't think they're not going to be in a position now where they're overpaying.
uphold standards, man.
Yes, building a culture. They're building a culture there, and they're not going to. I don't think they're going to be a club now that has to overpay.
Yeah,
Over-
I think in a year
you know
or
what I
two
mean?
they'll be like
Because
that.
of where they are too, they're
Yeah.
in a very good market.
No, but they'll be
Exactly
in a good
right.
project, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
a good
exactly
project to be
right.
a part of. A lot of players
Exactly
wanna
right.
join.
That's the bargaining chip now. That's the bargaining chip rather than money, lifestyle. It's system, culture, coach.
Any words on
Players.
Broncos?
I can't be too critical of them, man, when they got so many people out,
Ezra
bro.
Man was subbed off.
Oh
subbed
my!
on,
I'll be
brain
critical
snap.
of this guy, bro,
Then
because
they done a
mate,
video
that-
of,
the
waiting
most
for my mate.
it was the most Ezra man play like that last one.
Yeah.
Go for glory instead of making the smart
It was a
play.
doozy.
It was almost
He-
a try.
He
Yeah,
It's
but
the wrong pass.
dude, it was
guys.
almost a try, but
poor.
he's given up a certain try for an
I reckon
almost
even
try.
if they scored and won from that, Madge would blast like even that match.
Probably.
But
Pro-
yeah,
I was actually at
and I
dinner.
don't like his attitude as well, bro. Matt, like
Well-
when he
well,
Madge
he
just
was
hooked
dropped.
him and he's like,
Well, he was hooked, and then he's trying to have to instead of doing the right play,
he's just doing it over too much.
he wanted to do it himself so that he can
that to Madge.
do that to Madge. To
That's-
say fuck
You're never
you,
gonna,
Madge.
you're never gonna win against.
And that's the
Madge.
issue, bro. Me instead of team.
Shout out to my dad. He said the exact same thing. I'm not even joking. He literally said, he goes, Ezra Man did that to to give Madge the big bird
Yeah, it's
and to flip it to him.
you're not gonna get.
And he
very
made
far.
himself look like
That's
an
another
idiot,
thing,
bro.
though. That's another thing, though. Like, the chopping and changing can't be good, though.
I know, bro, but at the
It can't.
same time,
It can't be like. I mean, I know. You're trying to motivate your players, but
But they have injuries as
yeah,
well.
I know.
bro.
But the thing is, dropping.
Now's
Ezra
not
Mam
the
to
time to chop and change. Sorry.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, Ezra Mam to the bench. Like, is that something you got to do now? Like, particularly when you're down on troops. Like, Madge is a winner, proven winner, and
I mean,
much
cuz when
respect
you're
to
given
him.
a lifeline from a fucking coach and a great club, and you win the premiership, you should respect everything, any
That's
decision.
You know what? That's actually a very fair point.
Matt-
And it's something
Ma-
I didn't think of on the
And
spot right now, but 100%.
Michael Maguire would never ever. I think he would never do injustice by anyone.
No.
He had your back.
No, he's got his players back. I can tell you that for sure.
fucking-
And he's won that bloke.
Like Reece Walsh drank toilet water, cuz, and he celebrated with a toilet water cup.
Yeah, he
at the end of
stays.
it. Like,
He's
Madge, the serious Michael Maguire, bro. He said,
I've
nah,
heard.
let me back my players. So
Yeah.
I think he's given Ezra probably a million
Yeah.
chances. And for that attitude to come back to Maguire, I
yeah,
think it's great.
Madge literally is that dedicated. I've heard stories where he's literally called up training staff, coaches, 1, 2 in the morning.
I can hear Pep
The
Guardiola.
guy.
I would be good mates with Madge then because
The
I'm always
guy-
up at 1, 2 in the morning.
The guy is dedicated to his craft, and look, it's proven.
He's the boss, cuz.
He's a winner. He's won Origin. He's won premierships,
Rabbitohs,
and
Broncos,
I think as well
International.
internationals as well. Exactly right. So, like, are the players maybe not giving him? Are they still giving him the attitude that they maybe gave him the start of last season before he proved them wrong?
It's
like,
crazy.
Yeah,
and it's a big juggling act as well because you've got a lot of personalities at the Broncos. You've got a lot of rock stars,
But at the end of the day,
a lot of young ego.
yeah, they
Carlo
got a lot of
Ancelotti, Michael Maguire, he brings them all together and they win something.
I agree. I'm looking at him, man. If if they had doing Arnie slot to him,
Oh, they just fucking
sack him a year after winning,
They'll be gone.
Hi.
I'm like, hey, I wanted you before, buddy, and I would.
Bro, Gus would sign him straight away. I reckon.
I believe so.
Yeah, I reckon Gus.
Yeah.
You're never gonna miss that mark.
That'd be a suicidal.
I'm really
That would-
because
that would
you
be-
hear so much noise about it in the media because of all
Yeah,
of the
but
guys that
because
were
they're
mates
legends.
with Kevy.
Yeah, because they're legends, Gordon Tallis and shit like
Oh,
that.
kind of.
Yeah.
I love
If I
Kevin.
was the
I love
Broncos,
Kevin,
I would much 100% without a doubt pick Madge Maguire over Ezra Mam.
Can I say
Boys,
something?
yeah.
One last thing. Ben Teo leaving the Broncos in the middle of the season, I
Bad.
think has played
A big part.
some impact.
Yeah.
Has played some part on this as well.
I just think
Just
they.
something to just something to make note of as well.
I just think
100%.
'cause the way they made
There's
the
some
grand
dramas
final-
happening there. You can't
Yeah,
sugarcoat
yeah,
it.
100%.
There is, but I just think the way they made the grand final, I don't think they were the best team all year. That's the truth, cause and like Raiders were, they went better, but Broncos won the premiership.
It's not about who being the best all year. It's
But-
about being best when it counts.
Yeah, 100%. But do you think they can? It's sustainable to be like that?
No.
Melbourne were better.
You c-
Melbourne in their fucking era were the best every game. Cause Penrith, best every game. You can win one, maybe two, but I don't know. I think Maguire wants fucking.
You
stability.
can't. You can't flip this. This flip the switch doesn't work in modern NRL.
No.
Like this, like consistently. Like it worked for Broncos, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But this year, the teams are way better. You can't even switch off in the middle of a game,
you
let
can't
alone
even switch
switch.
off against Parramatta's third.
Yeah,
third
you
test.
can't. You switch off and they score 2 tries like that.
Literally. Anyway, boys,
You can't
Tigers-
you can't get complacent in modern NRL, bro. Especially for a long period of time.
We will move on now because this one is just an absolute. This is like a demolition.
Ella, I'm sorry. Come. Tigersons, come. It's alright, man.
Tigers, come.
Let's hold hands. Let's hold hands.
I'll
Let's
give you-
hold- let's hold hands, boys.
Back to
Kumbaya,
reality.
me lord. Kumbaya.
Adnan Ayad. Adam, I'm giving them all shout outs, cuz. Anyway, the Tigers.
I'll give you a hug,
man.
bro.
The Tigers participated in an absolute.
Did
bashing.
they?
Yeah, they did. They just rocked up. They were the same. I always say this to everyone. I'm sorry, cuz you're a Para fan, but it's what Parramatta did in the grand final. They just rocked up. They
Yeah.
got dropped off, and that's it. They never actually walked into the stadium.
Yeah.
They jig school.
They
the Tigers.
Jigs.
They jig the class, bro.
Listen, it's the only way you can describe it is
Smoking
Penrith-
cigarettes in the toilets.
Penrith are just because I said this last week when they played the Warriors. They're fucking a class above everyone, and Warriors are a great team this year. Webster's doing great, but even with Warriors being that great, cause if Penrith had Nathan Cleary playing last week,
And
it's a
and
fucking
Isaiah,
game. It's
Isaiah
over.
Yeo
And
out as
people
well.
argued with me saying, "Nah, why is
Yeah.
it good?" I know they're good,
Yeah.
cause but what we're watching from Penrith this year, like them not winning, them not making it 6 in a row of this year, because last year would have been 5, is something Ivan fucking takes personal. And they're like, this year, cuz we gotta maul everyone.
Hunger, like I said.
30 nil, cuz.
They're hungry again.
I blame that journalist.
Yeah, that one.
Journalist was it? What's his face?
I can't remember what did he say about.
Is the, is the dynasty over? Or he said it's over.
Oh my god, cuz that's all right, bro. Straight out.
The second he said
I
that,
blame Willie Mason.
Yeah, Willie Mason.
I love you, Willie, but you bloody pissed them off when you said they're not making the 80s.
Didn't James Graham this week say Tigers are gonna beat?
Yeah.
Tigers. The Tigers.
I got a little feeling of an ambush.
I love
He
them.
got ambushed by fucking Penrith.
Tigers with the start.
Yeah, come on. Hey, listen.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well, whatever you say, Jimmy, I'll move your cars.
Michael made some good edits with that, bro. But yeah, there was no ambush. Sorry.
Cleary was just having a laugh.
There was no ambush because it was a fucking like a tsunami wave of like it was a hydrogen bomb versus a coughing baby. You know that meme? 47 Tomahawk missiles versus the janitor. Shout out John Kurrajong.
Because honestly, that's fun.
Because it was very that wouldn't be allowed on Pornhub, bro.
Yeah.
That 68-0, like the way they got beat 68-0,
It'd be
it was an
banned.
entire team of
Guys, in it for like 20 minutes, they didn't score as well.
it was on an
20 minutes.
entire team on tilt versus a team just out there having fun.
Yeah.
It's the London Broncos just won 134-0, and that wasn't as dominant as this performance. And I haven't even watched the London Broncos game.
But you just
I
know.
just know it was men against boys, man.
Because Nathan
Like
Cleary,
they
listen,
emasculated them.
I always used to say this, like, Joe Johns is the greatest, right? And I have to do an origin, Nathan Cleary. But, you know, like, if I be completely honest with you, like, Joe Johns did banana kicks and stuff, but no one's doing what Nathan Cleary's fucking doing off dropouts, because he was doing, like, grubbers that are, like, sort of just touching the corner of...
Well,
Just
yeah,
freaky shit.
in an era where the players are bigger,
Fitter.
faster, stronger, the sport is more violent than ever.
You reckon?
I
I think it's more fast-paced, which makes it
Well,
more...
yeah,
dangerous.
It is definitely not more violent.
Well, no,
Not violent, it's more faster.
Violent in the sense that the impact of contact.
Nah, I disagree.
You don't think so?
No.
No, I think I
It
know what
would
you're saying, but you
it
can't
would
get
have
it out.
been if
I
the
know what you're
rule
saying.
set was the same.
Fred, it's
But
just... It's what he's saying is
especially towards halves, it is the least violent it has ever been. You literally cannot touch them when they're kicking. You cannot touch them if they leave the air by this much.
Yeah.
It is nowhere near the
Yeah.
level of violence.
I
I went back and watched some old fucking games, cuz, from the
Yeah, I mean,
from
of
the
course.
90s,
No,
let
of
alone the
course.
80s.
Yeah,
Brother,
look,
these motherfuckers were killing each
No,
other.
so there's that one. The Tigers. It was like some Tigers.
Bad,
guy
that was
just-
bad.
just-
I made a video of
him.
it.
But it's just what I'm saying is I think it's the fact that the speed and the velocity
what
of
you're saying.
contact is what I think is more. I think
It's more
What makes-
collisions. The
makes
collisions
it
are
more
faster.
dangerous.
It's more dangerous. I understand, but
Then-
it's not more violent. No,
It's
I
there's a
don't-
higher chance of getting something wrong.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. 'Cause
maybe I
everyone's
haven't used the right, like you said, probably haven't used the right word.
I understand what you're saying.
But what I'm trying to say is the fact that
the speed of the game, the collisions are
line
like
speed's
faster.
faster.
yeah, exactly right. And the severity of these
Head clashes.
head clashes at,
I mean,
at speed
yeah, at
as
speed.
well,
I
at
understand.
such a speed, and because obviously the players obviously they play with such mechanics and it's such a process that you know as a player you probably you sort of know what you're expecting, whereas back in the
then,
day
yeah.
there's not as much
Off the
structure,
cuff.
exactly, a bit more off the cuff. You're not sort of expecting it as much, whereas now it's like you're expecting collision
Do you think he's the greatest?
or the
Nathan
greater.
Cleary? So you've watched a lot of footy.
I have. It's
Not
hard.
much more than you, mate.
It's hard. It's hard.
But he's bringing up Sattler. Like, I remember, but I don't remember Scotty Sattler in his day.
Salah was just
Salah,
just-
brother, it was 2003, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking. I remember 2004 grand final Bulldogs and onwards.
Salah was just he was
But
just
Cleary, tell me about Cleary. You think he's the
Oh.
greatest? Who's the greatest to you? But we got to be quick.
Cleary's on his way to being an immortal.
I think he already
100%.
is. I think he already is.
That's. I mean, I can't sit here and say better than Thurston, better than Johns. I'm just gonna say Nathan Cleary. Not that I'm saying that.
He isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he isn't. What I'm trying to say is he's on his way to being an immortal.
I
hands
totally agree.
down.
I think he's an immortal now. Like, if he retired now, he would be an immortal. I don't think
Yeah.
there's much more he can do in
Yeah.
the time that he's
It's-
played. And I think he would be an
It's
immortal now
probably
if he retired.
Cameron Smith next, and then eventually.
I think
Probably
Nathan.
Yeah, I
Cleary's
think
better
it's
than-
Cam, JT,
Cleary.
and then Nathan.
I think he's better than all of them except for Joey. Like him and Joey are like fucking. He's there, cuz.
I can't.
I love Joey so much, bro.
If he wins this year, there's conversations that need to be had.
Let's be
For me,
real.
Joey is number one,
Fred, let's
right?
be real,
And I
but-
feel like Joey in this modern game, oh my goodness, he would have been even better.
Oh,
Like imagine these halves that got fucking hammered every week, to in the era that they can barely be touched.
Yes.
it's like roughing the quarterback. I don't watch NFL, but I
Roughing-
know about
roughing the passer.
roughing the passer, roughing
oh,
the.
if you touch the quarterback these days, oh my gosh.
Dude, they don't have
Those
to
flags.
endure. There is no kick pressure anymore. There is no kick pressure anymore because they all either leave their feet when they kick or they stick their leg out so far in front of them that
You
you're
get a
going to
penalty.
touch their leg.
And you get a penalty.
You can't hammer them, bro. I'm watching Jonathan Thurston get fucking railed.
He copped. He's one
He's a
that I
tough
can
cunt.
say
He's a tough cunt,
that copped a lot.
And he was
See,
such
when
a
you bring this
little.
shit up 'cause it changes my mind.
Because he was
JT,
Sam Walker size,
mate,
bro.
used to get belted and you just get back up.
Yeah,
Readjust the headgear.
fucking toughest cunt.
Away he goes.
He's like an Alfie. Well, I watched fucking Alfie.
Oh,
Langer.
Alfie.
This motherfucker was the size of someone's toe. And he's fucking
Yeah.
just keeps going. The guy came back when he's Jiddle age with grey hairs and he's still going.
Yep, won a series.
And it's just like Jeff Tuvey. I saw him the other day. I didn't even realize how small he was.
Yeah, Tubes is a midget.
I saw him at Origin.
Like
I
Tu-
could not
Tu-
believe
Tubes
how
is-
small he
Tubes is
was.
tiny.
And I'm watching this guy in the field tackling every motherfucker.
Have you seen any footage of Jeff Tuvey getting like there's times where like because he had like this like
Longer hair.
he had like this golden like hair
Boom.
and it just fling back every time the poor guy would get whacked.
It was
Yeah,
like
but it's
Sheba.
just like
What a soldier.
I just feel like the modern era is making it so much easier for halves to be successful.
Yeah,
With the speed of the game is the defensive speed is quicker, but it's also like it's just I feel like a lot easier for them because they can't get hammered.
Yeah, because they want to protect their biggest and best commodities.
I know, I get it, but it also makes it easier for them.
Not because I particularly agree with that, but just obviously from a business
Fuck,
standpoint.
it makes me.
From a business standpoint, NFL
There-
want to protect the quarterbacks because there isn't that level of
That's where
depth
the money
that there
is,
is
In other positions,
other positions.
yeah. Then NRL teams
Still
without
NRL.
good sevens are
Yeah,
it's just not it's
We've
not a
got-
good product.
Yeah, we've got 10. We've got 10.
Great ones.
We've got maybe 3 or 4 elite ones.
We've got I agree.
and then the rest are good, and then the others are a BT.
You have like your Clearys, your
Moses,
Hughes,
Dearden.
Tom Dearden.
Dearden's
But I
getting
think
there.
he's getting there as a 7. He was definitely there as a 6.
Six,
Yeah.
And then you have like your Sam Walkers, your Jamal
Izzy Katoas.
Faggies, Izzy Katoas. They like
Galvin.
either
Get.
Hey,
not
Galvin,
as a 7, not as
nah,
a
as
7.
As a six.
Galvin will be an elite
No,
6.
no, I love
Yeah.
it. I
He's
love
going to
it.
be a superstar. I said in my video, the kid is going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
As a 6.
As a 6.
What do the Tigers need to do, bro?
The Tigers?
The
Fuck
Tigers
me. They need
fans
to
right
get,
now, what do you
They
think?
need to get some of these players back that they're
Chris.
missing.
They need a cuddle.
And the huddle, bro. Like Adam Dwight, he just massaged his knee a little bit more, boys. His
Alex
hamstring.
Twal,
Alex Twal is out for another 4 weeks. They missed him big time.
bad yesterday.
They missed him. They missed Adam Dwayhe. They missed fucking Samuel Afanu big time.
I hated the criticism.
Everybody's
I
blaming
hated it.
Jerome. Fuck you, Jerome. I'm getting messages. Fuck you, Jerome. Like, I've had enough of it. Bro, you can't pin it on one cunt when you're
Yeah.
playing with the entire team that is just down on luck, down on just
Soldiers.
vibes.
But
The
Jerome's
the vibe from 4 weeks ago, it's gone. The smiles, gone. It's just been rough the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. And I will say this, since Jerome signed for PNG, there has definitely been a change in the club. I don't know nothing. It's just, I just see the vibe of the team has just completely changed,
The
dude.
vibe was unbelievable.
And they
last
got.
week, guys.
I'm
The
going
vibe
to the
was
game this
unbelievable last
week. I'm going to the game this week at Leichhardt, the last one before they do the work to it.
Big game.
Yeah,
Big game.
and
Titans
I'm,
off a win.
I'm going there
Big
But Fred-
game.
because,
The
and I
vibe-
want to see everybody happy again.
Luai last week was a freak. The vibe was a freakish.
I know
This is
because
just
that
the
was
one
their
thing.
grand final.
This is
That
just
was
the
their
one
grand
thing.
final.
Okay.
That was their. You take all the other games outside of their grand final and go look at them, and it's bad.
I don't think the criticism's been fair, but I think they've been a bit harsh because, like you said, at one point, Dewey, Bulla, Appy, Samuela,
On fire.
all out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was,
Playing
that, in
games.
my
Ta- ta-
opinion,
Talon is a big.
It's
Talon
not
is a
Taylor, mate.
massive fucking loss,
yeah.
bro.
He's a freak, bro.
Because he's their
four-
best center by a country
Yeah.
mile, and when they don't have him, they lose so much strike
Yeah.
on both ends.
And those 4, in my opinion, were their top 4 players
I agree.
to start this season, right? So to have your top 4 players in 2026 out Like, and then to see see and hear the criticism, I don't think is warranted.
Haram Jock
I have
Madden.
12 in my top 4, but
Haram
they're
Jack-
missing him now too.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah,
I feel bad for Jock Madden as well. Haram, bro.
I think he's not a bad player.
No, he's a good player.
He's a good player. I
not a
do
bad
think his
player.
level of play was a flash in the pan, but
It's very tough for them, bro.
Yeah,
but the Penrith Panthers are just too good. Just give them the rings.
That,
Voila.
that's
Early.
what it is. Like,
Would you be baffled if someone else wins it this year?
if
Yeah.
assuming they stay fully healthy, yeah,
Yeah, I would be 100%.
I'll be massive.
I don't
But
care what health, cause if they don't win the
100
premiership, that's-
so what? If Nathan gets
100%.
injured, do you think they're gonna win?
yeah, bro. Jack
I don't
Cogger.
think they're gonna win.
I think they'll win.
I don't think they
Who
win
the
without
fuck is better than
Nathan.
them?
It doesn't matter.
Who's better
They
than the
gotta
whole
be better
team?
on them for one day. It's not about. It's not about being better than them.
The problem is because
I agree.
look,
with you. I'm just being
Cogger's
ridiculous.
level-headed, but can Blaze Talangi
Nah.
be the Robert? Because Blaze Talangi will need to morph into a bit of a Batman.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen. Not now. Not in his career.
Not now. Blaze Talangi
Might
is a
happen for one
freak
game,
talent.
but I
yeah,
don't-
but exactly right. He can't morph into that Batman week in, week out, particularly like, you know.
Listen, a lot can happen in a few months, bro. A lot can happen in a few weeks, but I do think I've said it from the minute the season ended last year that Penrith's winning this year, and I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
But we beat them, so someone else can beat them too.
Boys, let's move on. The last game of the week before we get into our tips. It's been a long episode, to be honest. The Sharks and the Dragons.
Oh fuck! I
Lucky
forgot
me.
about this game.
Chopping it up.
That's why I had to bring it up.
I,
guys.
I forgot about this game. Fuck me, dead.
Back to business for the Dragons.
Mate, the Dragons were fucking great in that first half, and then they subbed on Blake Laurie,
that's
and their entire second half was, hey, look, Blake Laurie's getting back very slowly. Let's send a run at him, and then the next play run at him again, and then the next play run at him again,
Just keep
and
getting-
for 10 minutes this fucking worked. They scored the second try after, like they scored in the second half.
I didn't watch this game, but the Sharks apparently were
Has,
shit.
no. The Dragons were good in the first half.
First
The
half.
Sharks were a bit shit, but there's no Nico and they're missing a few
28
players.
0 second half.
Because they
Sharks.
fucking scored like 6 tries in a row.
It was 28 0 second half. I
They,
think.
bro, they
How
literally...
deflating is that as
They,
a Dragons
they
player?
were up 12-0, the Dragons.
Yeah,
they,
I've seen
conce-
that part.
they conceded 6-7 tries in a row.
They look good.
Bruh, but they literally targeted Blake Laurie in the start of the second half. I felt bad watching him because I'm like, I remember I was in your shoes once, not in the NRL, but just, you know, it was just a year ago, mate, where I'm the big guy and I'm tired and they're just sending traffic at me.
And no
They
one's subbing me
scored,
off.
and
Yes.
the first tackle was in the middle. The second tackle was at Blake Laurie, and then because he was running back, the third tackle was they ran through Blake Laurie and went and scored right after. Will Kennedy had a good game this game. The Puru that scored against us, I don't know his first name, I can't remember. But there's 2 Purus.
Is there now?
Yeah, there's 2.
Oh,
There's-
wow. They're just
Yeah.
spawning
So,
everywhere.
yeah, but
The
one's
halfback
playing in
and
the
hooker.
halves. And I think he had
I
a
know
decent
that.
game.
He scored on his debut last
Yeah,
week. or
yeah,
2
yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah, yes. And I think it was all right this week, but the other Puru was really good as well, I felt like.
Nawai is the halfback,
Yeah.
and
I think it's like Josiah or something.
no, it is. Oh my
He was
gosh.
number 18 or something, and he started.
Puru.
Hohepa.
Hohepa.
Hepa Puru.
Hohepa.
Shout
I
out.
like this
Hooker.
guy,
He's
bro.
hooker.
Yeah, I like this guy.
He scored
Real-
against the Bulldogs as well.
Yeah,
Don't
fucking
give me that.
don't fucking remind me about that
He
fucking
He
try.
dived over.
He didn't die over. He fell over, guys. We fucking tripped him over. Here, score, brother.
Harom JC, I'm sorry, Dragons fans. That was a heartbreaking day. But I can't say nothing bad about the Couchmans, about Egan, about Hamish
Love them.
Stewart,
Egan's so good.
Love
about
them.
Loco. I can't say nothing bad because they were great, and they
Okay, yeah.
only went to shit once these guys started getting off.
Yes.
And Dylan Egan killed a motherfucker in that
Yes,
game
they
too.
yeah, look, Dragons started well. Some crucial errors start of the second half, and the Sharks just
Yeah,
took
so-
advantage.
Some bad kicks as well.
And can we what are we waiting? Can we just please just put Trindle, just put him in the 7 jersey already? Like, what are we waiting for? Why?
They're not gonna do it, guys.
They
Like,
just
we
do it
already
for
told
mind
them.
games. Like
We told them for so long.
Trindle is a good player, man, but he plays 7 even though he's a 6.
Just do it already.
Yeah, no. What are we waiting
Just
for?
do it
We've
already.
been saying it
It's
for
given
years.
We like Nico Hines is
I
a
think
great
it's
player.
given Fetish.
Nico Hines is a
Fetish.
good bloke, good player, but like just swap it just swap it over already.
All right, boys, let's get into round 15 tips before we finish up.
Bye week.
Bye week for a lot of teams. So the Bulldogs, Manly, Melbourne, Newcastle, Cowboys, Penrith, and St George all have buys. That's pretty.
It's a major bye week.
Souths and Broncos.
God,
First game.
there's so many injuries, man.
Yes.
And I know
I'm just gonna toss it up in the air, cuz it's gonna be Rabbitohs 1 to 12.
I'll go Rabbitohs 1 to 12, man.
Ooh, Yeah, no Walsh.
No Haas, no Walsh, no Carrigan,
Yeah,
But-
Rabbitohs are winning.
no Katoni.
They're playing for Jai I think.
Yeah, South Sydney.
This could be a game, but
It
Adam,
could-
Adam
yeah.
Reynolds just
Turns it on. What's your prediction?
Adam Reynolds versus Bulldogs. I think Souths.
Souths 1 to 12.
Souths 1 to 12.
Alright.
But again, just danger of Adam Reynolds.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
I'm wary of him big
Yeah.
time.
Dolphins Chooks.
Chooks have so many players out, but so do the Finns.
Yeah, crazy.
You'll be back in the Dolphins.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Who is
30+.
it? Savala and
Egan Butcher.
Savala's
Egan
the
Butcher
halves.
is playing in the centers.
oh
a lot.
my goodness gracious,
I'm going
man.
Dolphins 30+.
Yeah. Dolphins 13+, and I'll be putting all my money on Herbie scored 2 tries.
Yeah.
You're going 30
Yeah.
plus as well.
13 plus Dolphins.
Warriors Sharks is probably going to be the most exciting game. To be
Yeah,
honest.
Warriors are gonna pump him.
I'm surprised. Sharks are good value.
Fish is out for this week as well.
Sharks
I'm,
with value.
I'm going to go Waz.
1 or 12.
Waz 1 to 12.
But Sharks good value.
No Brady's a massive loss in this game, in
True.
my opinion.
Para Raiders. You go first, bro. It's your team.
The last 2 weeks, we've shown effort, but we just make fundamentally we're making errors.
But
in
your
crucial moments.
Raiders are weaker this week, bro.
There's no reason why. Look, I'm just gonna say obviously Para 1 to 12, but there's no reason why we can't win. There's no reason,
Fred,
particularly but after how the Raiders played last week.
I'm going to go
Where
Para.
is it?
say
Where is it?
Come back. Don't say it because of me. Just,
I'm going to go
No,
Para.
no, no,
Wallah,
no, I'm
Wallah,
thinking.
I hate Para. I'm going to go Para 13 plus.
I'm actually thinking, like, because I respect you guys. And no Hudson Young, no Strange, no. And they, yeah. Fuck.
That's massive.
I
That's
just
the big-
I just say Kaya Week because our kick chase is probably one of the worst in the league. Kaya Week just darting through the gaps.
That's what I'm thinking about. Because
Yeah,
I'm
but I
like,
see what you've
and
done
the
this
Savage
week.
too.
Off the back of what you've done this week, he's going to go next week. And
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go the Raiders, but 1 to 12.
I went Para 1 to 12. The
But if
last
you
game-
win, I won't be surprised.
yeah,
Last game, Tigers, Titans.
it's gonna be close. To the
Okay, listen, I went to this game 8 years ago, same fixture,
Tigers 13 plus.
and I went to this game same fixture, and the Titans won, and even though it was at Leichhardt, you know what I mean. There's no Jojo Fafita for the Titans, no Tino for the Titans,
No, Appy for Tigers.
no Appy for Tigers, which is pretty big.
huge. Luai's there still.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I want to go. I think no 12's a massive loss, bro. I'm gonna go 1 to 12 Titans, but I'll be rooting for the Tigers when I go to the game.
This is gonna be closer than what people think.
Yeah.
Field goal game.
The odds say otherwise, which is weird. I'm gonna say Titans just as well.
Who's the favourites?
Tigers are the favourites.
Tigers.
Yeah,
$1.50.
$1.50
Fucking
favourites.
hell! Oh my god!
250.
Because I just see Kinney,
Correct. Keeney,
Campbell, like guys that can break open a game.
Brimson's
and-
still there.
You know what?
Sammy, Filthy Phil,
Curtis Moran.
Moran.
You know what? I'm going to go Titans 13.
They're just so.
Wow.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the
boys and girls.
Tigers. I would go if they were fully healthy. I'm
Oh,
picking
yeah.
Tigers easy, but it's just. But the
Leichhardt.
vibes at Leichhardt,
la-
last ever game at Leichhardt for the next few years.
Last predictions.
Yes.
Go. Titans, Tigers. Last prediction.
Yeah,
Titans 112.
I'm going
Titans.
Titans 13 plus.
I'm going Titans 13 plus. All right, that's us, man. Very long potty today.
Hey, and shout out to Wagyu boys.
Yeah, shout out to Wagyu boys. We forgot to say that at the beginning. We just got straight into it, bro. We got our brother overrated Vic here. Very underrated.
No.
Make sure you follow him on all the socials. And of course, my unemployed friend who's living the dream, Hectic Fred.
Thank you very much, boys. And
Thanks,
shout out to
boys.
Wagyu boys, the best Wagyu steak in the world. Only here in Prestons, brother. They've got everything you want in
Let's
their
go.
menu, bro. Just go get the snack pack, and then you'll say thank you to me when you go and get it. Wagyu snack pack, baby.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you very much, brother. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.